We are in the green. Welcome back, everyone.
And that's why Nuka should delete his channel.
But can we get back to the juice though?
So,
alright.
So on, just so I can get the chat.
So basically,
shiny sweet bicycle.
Nuka was going to run some content today, but because Roll20 had the big oof, we have decided to continue our last night's session of Rising Sun today as a special treat for you all. So there you go.
It's not streaming to Nuka's
But seriously, can we finish the conversation about the juice first?
No. That conversation had a final solution to it, don't worry.
We can't finish the conversation about the Jews, but I think we can finish the Jews.
Okay.
It's a good thing we're streaming on Nuka's channel, right?
Yeah.
No, it's not streaming to Nuka's
It's on my channel for now.
Oh, this is
so many people have tried. The Jews, give them this much. They are a hardy and clever people.
Dude, like, I don't know if there is a single group who hasn't hated the Jews at some point.
I mean, even the Jews hate the Jews.
I think you should change that statement to I don't think there's a single group who doesn't hate the Jews at this point.
No, because I mean...
Even the samurai hate the Jews at this point.
No, but
exactly.
boomers don't hate the Jews at this point, though. You know,
but boomers are boomers.
How's this RPG game?
Still a group.
Yeah. How is this RPG game? So, it is now, continuing where we left off, First Officer Diller's actions. He is going to get up, see this degeneracy unfolding, this pure carnage on the bridge of his vessel. He is going to take cover behind this console. And he's going to take a pot shot at this stormtrooper, the grenade launcher. With his pistol, which some of you may be interested to see when it actually loads.
Can I just take a moment to appreciate that someone finally took cover?
Unfortunately, he misses. So.
I mean, I'm often in cover of like.
But yeah, he took cover. Unfortunately, he's fighting the one guy with a weapon that nullifies cover.
That is his go for this turn. Now we come to one of our new bloods into this campaign, as today I have been finding some new recruits for the campaign just to help with scheduling and so forth, and just to add a little bit of variety to the proceedings. So Dom,
bringing in the Euro trash.
Tell us a little bit about your character, Dom.
I am Yeetman. I use shotgun. And I am the chief of security on the ship.
Yeah, you're pretty much the highest-ranking security man left alive on the ship.
You've done a shit job. You've done a shit job so far.
It's been a bad day. Let's not sugarcoat it. It's been a bad one.
Yeah, I haven't been. I'm not quite used to this new job yet, as in the whole chaos part of it.
Cool. So,
sorry,
as
is
you can
Dom on the board?
Yeah, he is. As you can see from last time, chat, that Red Sun rating has become a new character in the campaign. He is now Jimmy Yeatman, who is the acting chief of security on the Red Sun. So, Dom, what would you like to do? You can now act as you will. You're now in the initiative order.
Sorry, what?
What would you like to do, Dom, basically, in this situation? You are in the middle of combat. A lot has happened, I will say. You just actually helped kill a stormtrooper that was in front of you. Your commander, though, has taken cover behind the console, as you can see. Would you like to possibly join him?
So what I do is, just as I take out the other guy, I say, "Yeet, bitch," and then I do a perception check. How do I do that?
Go to your.
This chick is evil.
Go to your sheet, Dom.
How do I do that?
You see where it says journal in the top right? You'll see chat, our assets, journal, and so forth. It's like the middle one. It's like the Third from the left.
We're all evil, or autistic, or both.
Where is
Oh
this?
yeah, I'm just autistic.
Top right corner, Dom. Do you see where the chat?
Jukebox.
It's to the
Is
left
it
of
in
jukebox.
journal, or-
Yeah, it's journal. That's the one. And now you'll see a bunch of shit. Like you see all these. You see where it says player characters? Yeah, open that one up.
Is mine Jimmy?
Yes.
Yeah, my name is
So
Jimmy.
It's all the other Jimmy. Ones that are being rustled as we speak.
What you want to do is go onto his actual stats. Go to player sheet. You'll see a bunch of tabs. On
How do I make it into my picture? Sorry for slowing this down for everyone.
No, it's fine.
What does this 4chan text say here?
If only you knew how bad things really were.
Oh, you're showing that picture on screen?
Yeah, people can see. I'm just going to enlarge the
apparently.
picture for the chat.
Yeah, that's my character, Jimmy Yeatman.
Yep.
Are
He's
you
seen some shit. He's seen some shit.
See
So
ya.
wait, what do I do with my character sheet?
Go over to character sheet and then go on player sheet. You'll see a bunch of tabs: player sheet, gear, advancements, NPCs, and all that shit.
NPCs, player sheet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm using my projector, so it's kind of.
Right. No worries. If you click on awareness, if you can. If not, I can do some of this for you. So.
Awareness.
Yep. You see the skills, you can literally just click on the word and it comes up the macro for what you can do with it.
What the fuck is awareness?
It's just below athletics and acrobatics.
Wait, oh, it's fucking all the way down? Fuck. Where the fuck? Sorry.
No worries.
Fucking can't find it.
Okay. I'll click it for you, Dom, for now. Okay. You succeed by 3 degrees. What was it you were actually specifically looking for, Dom?
Just like where enemies are and shit. I should know about
Who's our good guys?
where.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's
Basically-
guys I'm with.
As you can see, Dom, there's a bunch of servitors on the map. They are inactive at the moment. And they're not involved in the combat at all, so you can safely ignore them. This dude over here in the power armor is Lord Cyrus, who is the overall commander of this
Where
vessel.
am I?
You are just there. Yeah.
Right here.
Oh shit! I'm on the
Right
opposite
here.
side of the fucking super psycher than the fucking.
Yeah. The word bearer,
than the
Dark
captain.
Acolyte.
Fuck.
Yeah. There is a dead.
What's
Yeah, go on.
what's I'm just looking for the like least resistance.
I would
way to
suggest,
go to get back to my
Dom,
lord.
if you want me to give you a little hint, I would go join your commander and carry on your mandate of protecting him. You know, the first officer Diller, who took cover here behind the console. I would go there.
So yeah. I'll move down there.
Yep.
Here.
Yeah, that looks good, and then you would
There
benefit
we go.
from cover. And then I would suggest you combine your firepower and try and yeet that guy with the grenade launcher, the stormtrooper.
Yeah. Which one's that? That guy.
Yep, just that one.
Yeah.
What weapon would you like to use?
Yeah. What weapons do I have?
You, at the moment, were holding an autogun, but you have various, actually, weapons on your character in the minute, Jimmy. You
Can you
have
tell me what I have?
an auto pistol, combat shotgun, bolt pistol, and also slung off to the side you have a naval shot cannon. It's a bit tricky to pull that out because you would need to brace that to fire that, so you won't be able to use that this turn.
Well, I have cover,
Yes.
so I probably have time.
You could brace it, to be fair, Dom, and get ready to use it next turn, if you like. could brace the cannon
Sorry,
on the cover and
broke
get
up.
ready to eat people.
You broke up for me.
What I'm saying, Dom, is you could, what do you call it? Brace the naval shot cannon and get ready to yeet next turn, and then you'd be able to fire normally.
Yeah, do that.
Nice.
Is there a way to get the big bad lady over by our former Slaneshi worshipper?
Wait.
I'm still alive, cunt!
Also, when I'm pulling out,
Yeah,
I
but
want to
now
do
you're
an
a saint.
intimidate check. I want to try and intimidate the guy that we're about to fire at.
You may, with a +10. Do you want me just to roll it at the minute, Dom, since you're using your projectors?
Yeah, please.
No worries.
Yeah.
I picture he has an actual tiny cannon on a little carriage that he just wheels up to people.
Okay,
We should invest in a wheelbarrow.
you don't have Intimidate trained as of yet, so you were a penalty. He's almost scared by it, but then he just looks at you and like, ha, rookie. I've been doing this way longer than you have. And he's just barely fazed by it.
Oh, fuck.
Alright, that's your go.
Oh, well, I still have a fucking giant cannon. Who
You
cares?
do indeed. He may come to regret his arrogance.
You will regret your words and actions.
Alright. This stormtrooper will now act. He is going to move this way.
Now you don't
Wait,
have
who
cover.
is just a Nazball gang fucking ball in the middle?
That's not Nazball, that's anarcho-capitalist.
Yeah, I thought that was
That's
the same
an-
thing.
Okay.
That's a narco cap ball.
Right.
And that's me.
He
Oh, good.
is going to take a shot at Voss Ballard. Single shot.
What?
Don't worry, I have no connections to Chef in universe. Don't worry.
He takes a -30.
He does indeed. Because your chameleon cloak.
Which is the most useful piece of equipment I have.
Oh, he fucking completely misses you. He just doesn't quite pin down with your fucking billowing cloak. Just doesn't get a bead on you at all. The shot goes
You know,
wide.
I think he's just sitting there, like, incredulous as to what he's just seen someone do. Why does it have a bayonet? This is fucking autistic.
Okay, Lozzie, my dear, it is your go now.
Finally! I can smack the bitch.
Okay. You made it.
I am going to attempt to hit her with the Harlequin's kiss. In game, I am like using the commander as a meat shield. Just in game, I'm like halfway behind him, and I'm going to be stabbing
You're just
her
over his shoulder.
yeah.
Okay, Lozzie. Do you wish to aim at all? This would take up one of your other actions.
Well, I'm kind of.
Or would you like to all-out attack?
If I do full aim, will I be able to parry if she attacks me next?
You won't be able to full aim, as that would take up a full action. You would have to wait till next turn to make the roll.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then half aim.
Yeah, I would half aim on this, and that would still let you have reactions. So yeah, half aim for +10.
Standard or all out?
Standard.
Alright.
You do not want to leave yourself without any means of defense against someone
Yes.
who's likely using a force sword. So, oh, what's that? I scraped you once,
Oh,
you're
no.
dead.
Okay. You do hit Lozzie.
I got an 11 out of 55. Wait, that's doubles. Is there something bad with that, or is that only her?
Psychers only.
Okay.
That's just me.
And I
Unfortunately,
have a special tearing?
that's when it comes to damage. Unfortunately, Lozzie, because this character is kind of filthy in some regards, she dodges you. She just nimbly sidesteps your little Harlequin's kiss, which was probably a fortunate thing, to be honest, because that thing is horrifying.
Let me kiss you.
Yep. Okay. We
So
now.
she dodges it? Oh no.
Yep.
But
It hasn't gone off, it's fine.
Don't worry. You have to actually make contact with the target to actually trigger its effects, so don't worry. Okay.
cursed this dodge.
It is now this boy's go.
I stick my tongue out at that person whose turn it is right now because yes, he is the one that I just ran off from to attack his superior. Although I have a mask on, so it doesn't really count, but
Attempts were made.
I blow a raspberry at him.
He's going to move over here, and he's going to take a shot at Ursula. A singular shot.
Yeah. I'm trying to fill in as the backup bootleg artist. I'm sorry.
I think we have enough artists on tonight, which is good.
Yeah, I'm not.
Said artist. Artist.
I'm making art as well, except it's completely unrelated. Right now,
Speaking of artists, I'll start drawing something.
I'm trying to put a picture of guts in a burqa right now.
I don't draw midstream.
Okay. He hits you,
Very
Skog.
important word.
You may make a doge.
What is he hitting me with?
A plasma gun.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to try and dodge that shit.
You know, gun that can shoot through walls, even in an Imperial ship.
1 sec, my chat's all...
Why would you want to dodge that? I don't know.
Not applying any modifier. I liked having armor.
What is your armor, Skog?
My armor is... Get the right window open
Because
again.
he's hitting you in the body in the 31.
In the body, my armor is 10.
Oh, not bad.
Actually, no, my agility's 42. Oh no, it's the toughness, isn't it? Not agility. Yep, 10.
Okay, so you've got, let's see, a DR of 8. Okay, you take 5 energy damage to the body.
Remarkably low damage for a body shot from a plasma gun.
I'm not dead, it's something.
Yeah, it's 1d10 plus 7 with a plasma gun.
I can't be our bootleg artist for tonight, but I can be our bootleg Photoshop artist.
Casual.
Yeah, but you're just gonna do art of your shitty character, son. Oof.
Well, let him enjoy it whilst it lasts. All 10 minutes.
To be fair, your character is pretty well made, like with the backstory. It's just that you're a degenerate, so I just kind of have you on principle.
Nullus, this guy is going to show you a bit of leniency.
Oh, that's so nice of him.
He's going to disengage, so you cannot make an attack of opportunity. But that's all he can do for this turn.
I'll make an attack of opportunity.
You can't, is what I'm saying. He used his full action to basically move without you trying to hit him.
I see how it is. I see how it is.
He moved like a sneaky ninja. Okay.
Alright.
What to do with Alana? Okay. Let's bring her thing up. Okay. Bill. Or rather, Voss.
So, yes.
You just... She turns to you after just dodging Lozzie's little Harlequin's Kiss probing attack and speaks into your head and says, "Ah, Guardsman Ballard, you've seen some of the truth, but there is more for you to see. Have a taste of the Elder Vice." She's going to cast a spell on you.
The Eldar Vice?
The Elder Weiss. It's a flower from Austria, from the Alps.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Bill...
That's a very disquieting name for a power to have.
Bill, make me a willpower test. Try
Is it a
and
charm
resist
effect?
this. It's not a charm effect, no, it's simply just willpower.
Okay, wish
You
me luck.
may as well
My
try
willpower
another
is
go.
trash. Don't you, mate?
Yeah. You fail to resist that in any way. Okay. Bill,
Yes.
as you look towards her after hearing the voice in your head, you suddenly feel this presence in your throat and in your lungs.
Oh, yeah.
And you start choking violently as soon as you notice it's there. And you cough up this... I'm going to read this because this is fucking horrible, this description, and has some horrible implications. A psyker Alright. A psyker with this curse may take control of the humours of the target's body, causing its lungs to secrete a thick, milky liquid. It's fucking degenerate. However, in this case, it tastes, Bill, like flowers. It is the pulped up mush of the Elderweiss flower that's just filling your lungs and your throat.
Edelweiss.
Yes. You are now suffering the effect of suffocation, Bill. You have that condition.
Okay.
I will explain that to you when it comes time for your turn. And you also count as being under a strenuous activity for the purposes of resisting it, but we will get to that in due time. As for her other action, let me just consult the book for a moment.
Why are there flowers in my lungs?
Oh boy.
I am the prettiest princess.
I ain't got time to breathe.
At least you'll die as not a thought. Because you don't breathe.
Oof. Okay.
Well, I'm out then.
Okay, just
Don't
give me
worry,
a
I'm
moment.
gonna. I aim to cure her of that condition too.
Give the
Alright.
demon a few more rounds.
Let's see. What can she do here? This is the problem when you cast Psychic Power. There's not much else you can do because they're all concentration effects.
Melee attack those bitches.
Well, I'm sorry that it was so strenuous for you to make my character vomit goddamn potpourri.
Okay, she is going to faint.
I mean, I take it you mean the FEI.
As in the
Spell
parrying kind of
FAO.
faint, yes, the martial kind
So
of
she's going to feint someone.
yes.
You're the Englishman, yeah? Come on.
I'm horrible at English, and I'm Scottish, so, you know.
Oh yeah, true. I forgot.
Okay, she fails to faint. That is her turn. Now it's this boy with the grenades.
Someone please kill him. He's so durable for no reason.
It's somebody. Please.
He's going to move
kill
back.
them.
You're not out of my range, boy.
He's once again going to take a shot at Nullus with the crack grenades, more bullying at the target on the ground.
Isn't the dude to the left of me one of his friends?
Yes.
Yes, crack grenades do have a splash.
Okay.
He's going to take the
I
risk.
think he'd probably be more worried about the giant burning eagle woman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why he's back. That's another reason he's backing off slightly.
So I ain't even shooting at that thing. He thinks to himself.
Okay. It misses. Let's get the Scour Chowder out.
This man has shot twice at Nullus and missed both times.
They keep pinging off his armor. Let's see, what's the scout diagram? Right, a 10 goes this way towards Gren. Let's. I think I forgot to do this last session. I need to roll the scout distance. Oh boy. Do you know where it was, Skog? I think it's in combat rules.
Shit, it's like it's grenades. Is this grenades?
Yeah, it's for grenades.
Grenades. The rulebook was laid out in a logical fashion.
It was
This would be much
indeed.
easier. Fuck, overlapping pages. 159.
Roll d5 to remember the number. Nah, that's cool. I've got this. It's actually in missing and scattering in the combat rules. Okay, it just misses you, Gren. It just explodes off to your left. Like, just diagonally to your left. That's his go done. Gren, are you there?
I am here.
It is time to make that roll.
I get a plus 40, didn't I?
You do indeed.
We're going on a trip.
To our favorite rocket ship.
Killian's place is a shithole.
That is 2 degrees of success. No, that's
1.
that's 1 degree. Yeah. Do you have any fate points left, Gren?
1.
1 fate point. Okay, hold on. I'll let you hold off on it until he makes his roll,
Okay.
just to see how badly this goes. You get a degree of success on. You're on 3 now. He fails.
Nerd.
Jesus, you might claw your way out of this one.
I'm winning a match of willpower against a
Are you
siege
winning,
demon.
son? Are you winning? You are boomer. You're tapping into unknown boomer energies.
Feed on my dragon energy, boy.
Okay.
If I had a stylus, this would be quicker.
Let's determine what the closest target is. That's 6, 7. I guess you're heading for that, boy.
Okay, can I charge him from where I am?
What's your charge?
I have a 3-meter range on a melee attack, remember that?
Oh yeah, you've got more enough range. Got more enough to reach him.
Will bumping into me have any adverse effects?
Not particularly, no. He can't stand on you exactly, but he can kind of step off to the side of you.
But I don't need to stand on you.
Yeah, you can literally just go there and then whip.
Epic.
Who knew whip charge builds were effective?
The idea of charging with a whip is fucking.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird.
Also, the whole rules, I was looking into this, say nothing about fucking, what do you call it? Melee control zones for using, like, a spear or a whip. I'm just going to presume there is none. You can just move out of a control zone that someone has a spear, because otherwise that's kind of weird.
Okay, is there a disarming action?
There is, but you
This
would
game.
need to be in base contact with him to pull it off.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm just gonna...
It's
gonna
a
hit him with
talent as well, so...
Oh yeah, okay, well, I'm just gonna hit him with the fucking whip then.
Yep. Okay,
So
plus
that's
20.
at a plus 20?
Yeah, you just
and
got
a
the
plus,
charge
and a
for
further plus 10, so plus 30.
Mm-hmm. Yep, because your willpower buff. Weapon skill buff, rather. It's happening. Let's see if he doges.
This is the most effective I've been all campaign.
You should be possessed. You should get possessed more often. When you do something other than just cast all day.
Okay,
Don't I still beat his degrees of success?
No, like I said, it's not a multiple hits build, it's a singular attack, yeah. So he simply just fucking ducks away from your whip. Like
as he has that.
Yes, just over his head.
You can run, but that ass is still mine.
That is dire.
Lift skirt giant fucking bird head.
Oh yeah, because the shadows.
No, it's just like a translucent like shape surrounding me of a giant fucking bird.
Okay, let us move on to Nulas. You're still knocked prone. You can either get up or still fight from here, I suppose. Because it kind of seems to work well for you. You can't seem to get hit while you're lying down.
Do I get a bonus when I'm lying down to not getting hit?
Yeah, basically that guy, when he shot a grenade at you, was at a -10 to hit you.
Oh, I did this on purpose. This is
Are you just in the Call of Duty stat of going prone with your guns so you're more accurate?
You're just drop-shotting people.
So,
as a space marine, that's terrifying.
Don't make him like Black Crusade anymore.
Right. So, forgive me, I'm not familiar with everything in the system, but I have quick draw. Does that make it a free action or a half?
It's a free action, simply change what weapon you're using. Yeah.
Okay. In that case, I would like to draw my naval shot cannon.
Here's the thing. You don't have to brace when you're prone.
Yeah, fuck it, you know what, you know what, you get a free brace. In fact, no, you're a marine anyway, this is fucking irrelevant. Yeah.
And I would like to aim for this man.
Okay.
Oh no!
So you're making aim and a fire with the naval shot cannon.
I'll make a half aim for him just to be...
Yeah, you're in point blank as well.
At this range, that's just a delete button.
Yeah.
What's the rate of fire for these?
Let me double check. I don't know if it's statted on your
Wait,
sheet.
actually,
and if we put it on your sheet. If not, I'll just look at the Navy stuff.
Oh, rate of fire. It says 1/3/0. I don't know what that means.
You can semi-auto with that.
So...
Which would be a neutral test. It wouldn't give you the +10 for a single shot.
Sure, I'll just semi-auto with it then. Sure.
Alright.
There's one thing to be said about
any modifier? Oh, I am braced. Does that give me a modifier?
No, that just allows you to fire it basically this turn.
Oh, yeah.
There's one thing to be said about Ritualist, and that is that his presence is very much noticeable when he's not here.
Yeah. Sad times.
Degeneracy flies.
Do I get any modifier though?
No, but remember, put point blank as the range.
Yep, I did.
Oh, this is horrible. Okay.
Oh no.
Okay,
so
let's look at this.
You aimed, so the target is actually 86, I think.
No, it should have calculated if you didn't put it in. Yeah. 14.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think it did. But oh lad. Because scatter also gives you additional hits.
Okay, you have
On top of semi-auto.
8 degrees of success. Let me calculate that.
That's 4 additional hits plus the 3 from semi-auto burst.
So that is
all to the head.
7 hits. Okay, roll me 7 damage dice. Oh no, wait. Yeah, I need to make his dodge check, but yeah, just roll them anyway because just keep rolling them. Keep rolling them.
You said 7?
Yes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Let me make his dodge. Let's see how
I really hope this hits him.
It's plasma gunner. Okay, he dodges only some of these hits.
Oh, only some. All right. Okay.
Can we have
Dodges
can we have
three of them.
Okay.
Can we have Melissa's character dancing to the pizza time theme as he shoots?
I'm prone.
You're dancing on the ground.
I just imagine you're laying there like completely prone. And you swivel around like Filthy Frank with like the guns under each leg, and with a shot cannon.
I'm just.
you just erase a man.
Okay, I'm just trying to think of a fair way to do this. I'm not sure which of the three I should retract. I probably should have done the dodge first, honestly, but...
Here, you want me to just roll 3 again? I can do that, if you'll think it's fair. And all I have to do is click this button here, so I mean...
I could just take the 3 last ones if you're happy with... No, because they were quite high.
No, I'm not happy with that, actually, because one of those is a critical failure, so...
Let's see.
I can just roll 3 again, my man.
You would roll 4 again, yeah.
Oh, I hit him 4 times?
You hit him 7 times, he dodged 3 of the bullets, so
yeah,
you can just roll
so
4 again if you want, yeah. Oh, fuck.
Oh, damn.
Alright.
Well, that's still probably...
The first one, he fucking... sponges. The second one, he also sponges. The third one, he suffers 3 damage from. So he's got 4 wounds left. And the last one, he sponges. Oof.
Okay, that's
so that was...
what I...
You still did a decent chunk of damage considering how many wounds he had left, though.
I wanted to erase him, though.
You probably would have erased him if he hadn't... if he'd, what do you call it, failed his dodge. Okay. Dodging is the one thing people love and hate about this game. Okay, Ursula, it's now the sergeant's go.
Oh, good.
He's lying on the floor bleeding out. Let me just do his roll quick. Let's see if he actually bleeds out. He does not bleed out this turn. He is not going to try and patch his wounds. He is simply going to look at you and just go, "Fucking mutant." And he's just going to shoot you with his hotshot last pistol from the floor. Just as his Call of Duty last stand moment. Okay, let me just get his stuff up. Is that point blank range? Oh yeah, that is.
Scientists say that cat girls are scientifically possible, but we don't have the funding.
Elon Musk.
Alright, he's gonna semi-auto. Oof. He hits you with one hit. Did you dodge? I believe you did earlier, didn't you? From the plasma gun.
Yes, I dodged a plasma gun, which seemed like a good idea at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I take the hit.
Yes. So the 38, that's the body. Okay. Pen of 7, you have a armor of 10 in the body, yep.
Yep.
So 3, what's your toughness?
3.
That reduces that by 6.
So, yep,
11
so
minus
10 total.
6. You take another 5 wounds, Gog.
Oof. Yeah, that's gonna leave a mark.
Oh yeah.
Got too many fucking windows open. Yeah, so that just ignores my armor and.
No, it didn't ignore all your armor.
Well, it ignores my armor and hits me on my toughness.
No. So, you still get. That's just I reduced it by 6.
I still get the bonus, but it's a case of.
Yeah. Basically, I took the damage and minused it by 6 for your toughness and armor you have left. Yeah, that's 8 damage.
I have 11. I have 10 overall.
No, Skog, you should from my calculations, take 5 from that. Because you
It's
reduce
11 damage.
It's 11 minus 6 because you have 3 armor points and 3 toughness left to reduce it with.
Got a pen of 7.
Yes, but you have an armor value of 10, do you not, on the body?
I have an armor value of 7 with a toughness of 3.
Oh.
So it's a total of 10.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on
In
minus
that
1.
case... Ooh. Okay, Skog, let me you're on minus 10 until you're now in critical damage.
Yay.
Okay.
Does he take penalties for bleeding out?
Not to the weapon damage.
No, but he will bleed out faster because he's taking strenuous actions. So next turn he'll bleed out on like 30% or something. Oh no, it's something like that. It's something like the test to bandage him up is harder or something like that. Anyway, let me just consult the chart. So the body, energy minus 1. A blow to the target's body steals the air from his lungs. Target can now take 1 half action on his next turn. You can remember that, Skog?
1 second, sorry. So I can only take 1 action next turn?
1 half action on your next turn.
1 half action.
And
Yeah, that's understandable.
You're basically essentially on 0 wounds at the moment.
Yeah.
Critical. Just write -1 for now.
Yeah, I've got it. I was just trying to perfect the artwork before I forgot the words. Oof.
Okay. Lord Cyrus. What would he actually do in this situation? He's been pretty reckless so far. He might decide, I think he's going to decide that discretion's the better part of valor in this case.
Oh, I see how it is. As soon as I get here to help your ass, you fucking bail.
Yeah!
Piece of shit, word bearer.
Oh yeah, he is a shit. As you probably
That's
worked
why
out
I'm
by
using him as a meat shield.
Can't trust anyone these days.
now. 1, 2...
Well,
You're one
I
to
have
talk,
a special
Gren.
thing.
You're one to talk.
The fuck
Lozzie,
you
can I
talking
ask a
about?
favour?
What?
Trip him.
Gladly.
Lozzie, make an acrobatics check.
Posing several tons.
Any modifier? Since I'm right behind
plus
him,
20.
or I'm...
Okay, Lozzie, as he gets to there, he somehow, despite being a fucking superhuman in power armor, you managed to get him just right to throw him off balance, and he fucking crashes to the floor and is knocked prone just there.
I booped.
Especially in his
his,
wounded state, like, he's not quite as spry as he would be normally.
I booped his leg with the electrified cutlass, and the servos just locked up for a moment, and he falls.
Both my character and the demon in my head laugh.
And that is Lord Cyrus's go. He's now upside down.
During this reaction, I'm like, bitch, you get back here.
Okay.
You ain't running away.
Bill, now we come to Voss Ballard's fucking sticky white substance in his fucking throat and lungs. Let me bring up this rule. Oh boy. This is an interesting rule, I have to say. Doesn't get used very often. Suffocation. Okay, Bill. If you're trying to conserve oxygen, you can hold your breath for a number of minutes equal to your toughness bonus. But if you are in a strenuous activity, which this is, combat, swimming, and so forth, you You can hold your breath for a number of rounds equal to twice your toughness bonus, which is 3 or 4, I believe.
It's 3.
So you may hold your breath for up to 6 rounds during this effect.
Okay.
So you're holding it for this round. Let me just double check Alana's rules on that power, if there's anything additional about it.
The worst part of crocheting is starting the entire thing.
The worst part of crocheting is drowning.
Okay.
What?
Bill, you're not currently fatigued, are you, at all, at the moment?
No, not at all. I'm clear.
Cool.
All I've taken is 2 wounds, that's it.
Cool. Make a challenging toughness test, which is just a neutral toughness test.
Nope, failed.
You suffer 1 level of fatigue
Okay.
as you're trying to cough this horrible, vile substance out of your lungs. I'm going to be nice as well. It doesn't say it restricts your actions. So I'll just say you can still act somewhat normally while this is going on.
Okay. Fatigue threshold currently on 1.
But you will be at minus 10 penalty while suffering the fatigue.
Okay.
So this is going on.
Well, luckily, well, I was only in melee because I'm at the, reach of my weapon.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like to first of all make a aim action.
Yep.
And point blank her with the cannon.
Okay. You may do so. Because she is not in melee range of you, technically, so...
But yep. And luckily, the person behind her has moved.
Yep.
Okay. Just try and remember all your fucking bullshit, Bill, because there's a lot of it. I empty my mind, though I can't empty my lungs. That's the thing about glaive, sometimes you can just shoot.
Devil Trigger by Little V starts playing in the distance.
Okay, to hit, half aim, check, point blank, check, stand, check. Okay, let's bring out the ways. So far with the name and that. That's what I'm missing. Minus 10 for that. Okay. Okay. And check my notes because I'll. Okay, plus 1 plus it's 10 for laser sight.
Fucking laser sights.
Fucking laser. No, wait. I think it's. Hang on. Okay, the laser sight is. Okay. So I'll just look up core rulebook real quick. So I'll double check this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Fluid action reduce weight reinforcing.
I love how complicated this massive gun is.
Well, it's a really. To be fair, it's
You've
the one thing
pimped it
that
out
makes
so
sense.
much. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a plus 10. Okay, okay. I think I've got everything. 10 degrees of success.
Okay.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
Oh yeah. Now
This
let's.
is not a weapon designed to be used at basically muzzle to face range.
All right. She is going to attempt her cheesy dodges.
They like jammy dodges.
So many dodges.
She failed by 1 point. Oh shit!
No.
Something might actually happen here. Let's roll her.
Bang, bang,
Let's
bang.
roll her back
My
up.
double trigger.
Bitch's face gets just yeeted off.
Okay. She doesn't dodge. The field does hold up somewhat as this massive round just explodes in her face. However, Bill, please roll me the damage you would have rolled normally.
Okay.
Is this a blast damage or is this a different kind of round?
No, I'm not going. Yeah, I'll use my weapon with a blaster 4.
Oh yeah, because I'll hurt yourself.
Yeah, I've decided I really need to die horribly. No, I'm doing that fast enough as it is. Okay.
Okay.
I roll twice, take the better.
Yep.
26.
26.
10.
I'm still right behind her, so any help that I can give by putting a foot out.
Try not to die.
Okay. What kind of round is Boss Fard using? Please tell our lovely viewers at home, specifically.
Okay, what it is, it's a round. Basically, it is a Kraken penetrator round sized for a vehicle. What the anti-armor bolt rifle is, it's a bolt cannon barrel fitted with a custom receiver to be used on foot. Without a repulsor field, this thing is, as a heavy weapon, needs to be actually mounted on stuff.
Yep.
Oh, also, that's the point. It's a accurate weapon.
Yes,
it is.
is. I'm
My
aware of
3d6.
this. 3d6. Roll
Which I
those
almost
3d6
forgot.
as well.
So 3d10 rather, 3d10. This isn't a fucking degenerate fucking d20 game. And I rolled twice and take the better.
So that
is.
Okay.
Oh, and by the way, that one becomes a 4. Because this weapon is proven.
Yeah.
Oh, and that 26 becomes 27 because one of those is a 3.
You have so many layers of bullshit.
27 plus 24, believe.
You need that sometimes.
Right.
And true. Yeah, what this is a gigantic slab.
Okay, that would have done.
It's literally
that would have done 51 damage in most circumstances. That might have killed a tank, honestly.
It's a gun designed to kill tanks. I'm not sure what part of this gun's design is so hard for people to figure out. It's an anti-tank gun. It's an
anti-tank rifle.
It's a solitherm weapon converted to fire bolt shell.
Okay, Bill. Much like when you first yeeted her at the start of this battle, she doesn't quite dodge. However, the bullet just impacts straight across her force field, and it's really putting a strain on her. However, she does use some of her, psychic will to just kind of dissipate some of the fucking shrapnel, but it's really taking a lot of effort on her part, and she does still suffer 10 damage from this attack, despite the
May I roll
protection.
Intimidate?
Yes, at plus 20.
The time has come, and so have I.
1!
Oh, nice.
What's going on with
Okay.
you?
Okay, what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, go on.
I'm just gonna. I can't say it because my mouth is full of fucking sludge.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna think it really loudly.
Yeah.
Choke on this.
Okay. She answers kindly in your mind. Ah, Guardsman Ballad. Such zeal. Do you think you made the right decision? Just giving yourself other powers. You know the ones I'm on about. She peers more closely into your mind now that you've really caught her attention after that attack. And you haven't revealed this to the party and the audience yet, Bill, so you're more than welcome to keep this silent, but I think I can DM what I'm referring to here, actually. I'll just do that. Where are you, Bill? yeah, she has an inkling of who you follow. She doesn't know specifically their you know, their inner workings, but she has a feeling.
And I'm just going to think back to loud enough that even the other psycho in the room here. I never lost faith in the Emperor, man. I lost faith in people like you.
She kind of chuckles a bit, like, I think I understand. I'm sure we will meet again, though. I'm going to say... sorry, Bo, carry on.
No, I'm just going to add that in mentally. I hope so.
She gets knocked back a little bit by the blast. There you go. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. She gets knocked to there. Because she has a mission. She has a mission to complete here.
The mental image of I'm trying. The shield is blocking this, but it's physically pushing me backwards.
Yeah. That's exactly how it went.
This thing's got a lot more inertia than it should have. Oh god, these rounds are so fucking expensive.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to not fire too many more of these. For those of you at home who are wondering, each one of these rounds costs as much as a bolt gun.
What, 500 thrones?
Well, actually, no. The individual rounds are 20 thrones, but in terms of rarity, they are it is cheaper and easier to just get another bolt gun and mag dump it.
Ursula. Once again, you are in a bit of a banged up shape. That damage that the doctor kindly healed you earlier is coming back to haunt you now, and you're once again in a bit of pain. How would you now like to act? Skogson, are you still there?
I am.
Ye
So, I guess I'm going to do a Medicaid check on the grounds of... Actually, no, fuck it. Dickhead in front of me really, really wants to eat some gun.
Yes.
Let us acquiesce.
No aim. Point blank.
Yep, you are in point blank.
Fully automatic.
You're just gonna shred.
Lying prone.
I'm gonna give you a plus. I'm just gonna give you a +10 because fuck it, why not?
Rip and tear.
Yeah.
Cool.
Normally he's actually technically prone. You get 2 degrees of success.
Right. How many hits is that?
2 full auto, so that's 2 hits. Roll the damage. Okay. Roll me a d5. Let's see what happens to this man.
Just mental image of the cat going, ah, fuck, bastard, and just dump some mag into it.
Just a full burst.
Fucking prick.
d5, sorry.
Yeah, I can't roll d5s. So
okay, so that's a 4, we'll say.
Yep.
To the body and impact.
Well, that'd be a 9, so that's a 5.
The blow batters the target, shattering a rib. Target suffers 1d10 toughness damage and must make a challenging agility test or be not prone. He's already prone, and let's look at this damage.
I threw 29 damage downrange at him.
You did indeed. Let's see. So that's 4. He is at... yeah. You... Let me read you the... He would be at -10 now, and I'm just going to read you what that is for impact. let's apply the impact critical to the body, the max one. Because this man is a bit more special because he's a commander.
Yeah, could be a lot more special now.
The target jerks back from the force of attack, throwing back his head and spewing out a jet of blood before crumpling to the ground dead. On 10, as above, except the target is thrown 1d10 meters away from the attack. Anyone the target's pass must make a agility test or be not prone. Roll me a d10. Actually, you know what? Grant, let's use that 9 you rolled. He gets yeeted all the way back here and is very dead now. Basically,
Someone who hates devil may...
you mag dumped into him so hard that his body just went flying across the room as each bullet hit him.
The idea of some getting hit with so many rounds, they're just sliding across the ground like...
We have finally seen the visual representation of a man getting yeeted.
Just... For someone who hates who dislikes Devil Trigger so much, you sure did fucking bullet juggle this poor bastard.
Mm-hmm.
Just pushing a man across the ground like a shuffleboard puck.
Okay.
I still don't even know what Devil Trigger is.
Okay.
Steal soul for a second chance.
Don't you start! Don't you start!
But you will
Don't you
never
fucking...
become a
Don't,
man.
Okay.
I do know, however, that Gren never stops talking about it.
Okay.
And it's gay.
We now come to First Officer Diller, who has managed to pull himself into cover previously. He's still quite dazed and messed up from his ordeal, which you will no doubt later on find out what caused it. And he's going to lean over to you, Jimmy, and say, Lieutenant Jimmy, target that stormtrooper, don't let them escape. And he's just says this in a pained way, but in a very crisp, yet still crisp and professional manner.
Cool. Yes, sir.
Cool, but yes, sir. That's more like it, Jimmy. He's going to take a shot at the grenade launcher dude.
Pew.
Is it the guy that's right beside me?
Yep. I believe he's at point blank.
Ah, right, cool.
No, not quite, actually. Short range, there. It's going to half aim. Short range, standard. Oh! Officer Diller, in his fatigued state, didn't work the action on his gun properly and is now jammed. How unfortunate. Okay, Jimmy, it's now your turn to pick up the slack for your commander.
My commanding officer has given me an order. I will carry out this order. And yeet
He's an
these
intern.
niggas.
He's supposed to take up all the slack.
So, with my prepared cannon... What kind of cannon is it again?
Naval shot cannon is the thing Nullus tried to yeet that other guy with.
Right, well, I'm gonna yeet the lad that's like right beside me.
Okay, do you want me to do the macros for you? Because you're a projector still.
Pretty much.
Okay.
I'm aiming for center of mass.
Please kill that grenadier.
He's got such a fucking damage to death ratio on that lad.
You want a semi-auto or a normal shot, or a regular shot?
Which is more powerful?
The semi-auto would get you up to 3 additional hits.
This.
This, but unironically. I'll let you aim, actually. Yeah, there you go. Point blank. Semi-auto. Okay, Jimmy, you get... 2... No, you just get the 1 hit, unfortunately. Because you only semi-auto.
Oh well, at least it's something.
Yeah.
You know, silver linings. And
Oh, but look what you did!
What did I do?
You critted
Max
him.
damage.
Yeah, you also critted him. Let's roll a 1d10.
There's just a hole through this guy. Or how much damage did it do?
Okay.
Is he dead?
Let me find out. He's got 5 wounds left, so he might very well be dead shortly. Let me see.
So he just get fucking like chunked in the fucking like shoulder with this shit.
Let me just calculate this damage. 23 minus 11.
Are we fighting against Inquisition guys?
Yes.
Ah.
Inquisitional stormtroopers. Yeah. You just put a nice old fucking shotgun shell right through his shoulder and it just takes it clean off.
Fucking pink mist.jpg.
Oh yeah. He is very dead. His corpse is still alive.
Fucking finally, thank you.
Okay, it's now this boy's go.
Come on, fucker.
He's going to yeet over here. Take a shot at Lord Cyrus. This may be a difficult shot to pull off, but he's going to try it anyway. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. He's going to throw a crack grenade at Lord Cyrus. Just to finish the job. Let's see if he can actually do this.
Yeah, at this point, we don't really care.
Nope.
Bitch ran. You can't show the kind of weakness and survive.
Oh.
Cyrus sees as he backs away, everyone just going straight face and be like, "Yeah, bitch. Now we're against you too."
Okay. The grenade bounces and just booms there. It doesn't hit you, Lozzie, but it very nearly did. So, that was a bit of a reckless use of ordnance on his part, but the good news is, Lozzie, it's now your go.
Yay! Which person do I shoot? I have 3 people to shoot.
3 people. What do you want to shoot?
Any card.
The appropriate response is all of them.
1, 2, 3. Roll a d3.
Mm-hmm.
Two.
Okay. Are you hitting?
Although
I don't think she
Although, really, who has less health right now? Do I really want...
I would say Cyrus at this point. From at least Voss's point of view, Cyrus is below notice.
But do I really want to shoot a crippled old man in the head?
That's a stupid question.
Do I really want to, like...
Okay, all I'm going to say is that one of these people, if you hit the other one, they will help you hit them.
What you should be thinking is, he's a filthy fucking monkey.
These are both monkeys.
Hold on, isn't he on our side?
He's a monk
yes, he is our officer.
and he's pro-chaos, and my character is inherently anti-chaos, even though technically
Why are you
here?
But the rest of you...
Why the fuck are you here?
If my character finds this out, you're dead.
She's looking for the warp.
I was gonna say, Lozzie.
We'll find it for you.
I was gonna say, Lozzie. As far
Your
as
character's a lot in common with Conker from Conker's Bad Fur Day. I'm just hungover and want to go home.
Yeah, kind of.
I need to go to the library. I've booked a return.
Yes.
You may in the future have explaining to do, Lozzie, but for now, the way I've seen this is they consider you just some Eldar Corsair pirate. They
Jimmy
don't know
just
your true
suddenly
agenda right now.
Jimmy just suddenly hears a whisper that that Fabi's Bile actually has a pet Dark Eldar.
That is pretty dark.
he just hears a whisper from a demon or something like that.
Well, there is a demon trying to manifest here, so it's a Zinch demon, so that's
you
quite
know
feasible.
that Fabius Bile has a pet Eldar?
Yep, exactly like that.
So I don't know which of my weapons has a better chance of hitting.
Oh, if you're trying to attack Lord Cyrus, the Harlequin's Kiss would be way more effective, I would say.
So half aim. All out? No.
I wouldn't bother rolling out. Because, and as you know, I would explicitly say don't do that, Lozzie, because much like the Inquisitor there, your character relies on super good dodges to avoid damage.
Yeah.
So I would just do a standard. However, you do get an additional +10 because he's prone. You get a +10 to characters that are prone in melee.
Please don't fix
So Lozzie is right now shooting our officer, correct?
She's just plunging the kiss straight into him through his armor.
So Lozzie is right now attacking the officer of everyone else in the party, correct?
He betrayed us!
Jimmy sees this and
Did
intends
he?
to shoot Lozzie.
Okay,
Yes!
I will
Yes,
say this. I will say
He
this.
backed out!
Yeah, I will say this, Jimmy. I will reveal this later. Hold off. Basically, when this combat's over, things will be revealed as to the situation aboard the ship.
I didn't
So
see nothing.
hold your fervor for a moment. Let's see.
Right now, Jimmy is internally conflicted whether to protect the Chaos Lord or not.
Yes, basically. Okay, Cyrus is going to try and dodge. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. He's going to try and parry with you. He's probably not going to, but... No. Do your damage, Lozzie. Hit your damage macro. Okay. Roll again for me, Lozzie, because I believe it has tearing. I'll just double check for you. Yes, it does. Okay, that is 17 damage, ignoring his armor. Give me 1 moment. He suffers 9 damage. He is now on -1.
I whisper, but loud enough for everyone around me to hear. You don't run from this battle.
I feel the warp overtaking me. It is a good pain.
Okay. I believe there are additional rules on the Harlequin's Kiss, which I'm just going to find out for you. That say something when it gets hit, because I believe it can just like insta-kill people.
There is things like Sigurok's Rose that send tendrils into the body do even more damage. I think I remember reading something about the Harlequin in Kiss doing the same thing, but I might be wrong.
It's a coil of monofilament wire around a central spindle inside a hollow tube. You shove the tube in someone, the spindle spins, and it unfurls an enormous mesh of monofilament wire inside their body, liquefying all their internal organs.
Okay.
The Harlequin's Kiss might be the most fucked up weapon in 40k.
Yeah. Okay.
Is it going to penetrate the black carapace?
Yes.
Slips through it.
Yeah. It's a like
It's
basically
designed to do so.
It's like needle thin. It just fucking pierces, and then it starts ripping
Throw
and
the
tearing
Xenos
inside.
down the well.
It's enough to give you
Don't my
nightmares
party can be
and
free.
start phobias.
And you just used it on a person.
Okay, it's now turn of this stormtrooper. He is going to put a plasma round into the now dying Lord Cyrus.
Fucking bitch, that was my kill. Why do people steal my kills?
Oof. Oh boy. Okay, what is the 20 people? I believe it's one of the arms.
20 is left. Sorry, right arm.
To be honest, my character has the same opinion that I do when it comes to racial stereotypes and racial stuff.
Oh no! Shush! Cease!
Cease
No,
this.
it's the you hate.
Cease!
Someone mute her.
Cease!
Shut the fuck up, Lossie.
Silence.
We're already
Even the pastor lad was roused for this. Okay, Lord
No
Cyrus.
racism on stream. Overt racism, anyway.
It's not racism. It's not racial. It's species.
True. No speciesism on stream.
Okay, I'm just going to read a critical effect Lord Cyrus is now suffering.
being lit on fucking plasma. There's a good condition to go with.
My character is going to have some specious charge words when it's my turn.
As will mine. If I notice.
Maybe some charged bullets as well. That's also a distinct possibility.
Okay, that is his go. It's now this boy's go.
Let me know when I should unmute Lozzie.
Yeah, very shortly. Don't worry. He is going to take a pot shot at Lord Cyrus with a hot shot las gun. Point blank. Standard. He hits. Let's roll the damage.
Oh, you dumb Xenos bitch.
We are witnessing, just in the midst of this chaotic fight against possibly one of the most dangerous creatures in human existence, and a Lord of Change, a gangland execution.
Yep.
An intra-party gangland execution.
He wasn't even a threat. You're standing next to the biggest
Okay.
threat in the...
No.
We're now at the -10 territory of critical effects for energy critical effects on Lord Cyrus's arm.
You know what's good? Lozzie is not only next to the thread, not facing the thread. Purge the alien, the mutant. the
Okay,
heretic.
hold on. Let me read this out first. The attack reduces the arm to a cloud of ash. It sends the target crumpling to the ground, where he immediately dies from shock, clutching his smoken stump. Lord Cyrus dies, screaming in agony, as his hopes and dreams now lie shattered, as he meets his end to the stormtroopers of the Emperor's Inquisition, and also from a certain intervention by one of the Eldari. He now lies dead on the floor.
Tips on his back.
Guys,
Now-
we just accidentally switch sides.
We now come to
Bitch,
Visitor
you don't run.
Alana's turn. By the way, I'm just going to draw something here, I forgot. There is just
first of all-
ash where Lord Cyrus was.
It's still a
possibly.
Xenos.
At this point, I'm pretty sure she needs to roll versus just straight up confusion. Because at least one member of the party has failed their save.
Yeah. Okay. Lozzie, are you there?
Yeah.
Inquisitor Alana speaks to you in your mind and says, I appreciate that, Zeno. You play a very interesting but dangerous game. You should be careful what your allies think of you now. Do not reveal what your true motives are here.
I hate to be that guy, Stu, but I think that took more than a round.
What did? Oh, I don't get
to us.
No, don't worry. Don't worry. She communicates telepathically. It's
oh
bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, this Inquisitor is higher on drugs than I am.
She can cram like literally that's the thing about psychers, they can like touch you and give you like a whole like novels worth of information in a touch.
Okay.
I know, I have that power.
Touch.
Do you wish to say anything, Lozzie, to her back? Think anything.
Lozzie is not server muted right now.
I tell her that I'm just here to get to my god, and I don't appreciate people running away from the fight that they were emphatically wanting to start.
Is this out loud or in her head?
Yeah, it's in her head.
It's mostly head because that'd be way too much to respond.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was about to make an awareness check to see if I heard that.
Yeah. She says, an admirable trait for a Xeno. I bid you farewell for now. I'm sure I will meet you and your colleagues again in the future. She's gonna turn... Are you still there, Gren?
Yes.
She's gonna communicate to you in your mind, Gren, and say, Slaneshi, slut, you should not delve so deeply into that power. Be more careful next time. And do you wish to say anything to this?
Yes, I don't. She. Now it's for if the one who seems to start talking is, Johanna. But instead a voice kind of speaks over Johanna's thoughts and says in the Inquisitor's mind, "Did you know that every Saturday night the Emperor, Jean Sigorov, Siva, Vect, and Creed gather in a pocket dimension for a weekly poker game? It always ends in a tie."
Autism Eagle has entered the fight.
Yeah. Alana kind of smirks a little bit and says, "Be gone, Crow. I wish to speak to the host, your chosen host, shall we say." You may make...
She gets it.
It's up to you, Gren, if you want to like have your character muster the urge to speak as this is going on.
Yeah, she will.
You'd have to.
She'll just. Can I just do it, or can I?
You can just do it in a circumstance.
In that case, Johanna will just respond. Will just respond with, Don't insult me, bitch. Slut is way lower than my rank."
She laughs.
She's still enraged, remember?
Oh yeah, but she sees what's going on, but she laughs heartily at this and says, "I will be going now, but do be careful next time, won't you?" And with that, she conjures up with her hands this bright blue beam of light, and it heads straight towards you, Gren. Make me a Psyniscience test at plus 30, sorry.
Who, sorry?
No, plus 30, I think. Did we do that wrong? Yeah, that's more like it. This beam is not specifically for you. And,
if she's trying to banish the demon, please don't.
Well, we don't always get what we ask for, do we?
Sure.
You feel the presence at your mind shriek as the beam hits you. And it just almost completely dissipates, but it's still just trying to cling on to you. And after this is gone, you are just racked with pain all over. But your mental barriers are still holding up quite strong. And Alana just kind of whispers to your mind, I hope you take care of that while I'm gone. And just going to move that here for dramatic effect. All the party see Alana just kind of make a slight incline of her head. And all the troopers touch something in their webbing. And they are all... A bright beam of light just takes these figures away standing near the throne. Gren, any of you have, like, tech use?
Yo.
Make me a +20 tech use test. Or knowledge, technology, either one.
Fuck.
Ooh, I have that.
What other rolls was it?
Like tech use. or any kind of tech-based knowledge you have, you may roll.
Same modifier, or?
Fuck. Ministratum.
It's +20, yeah. Okay.
+20, that's a pass then for me. That'd be a 70.
Regardless of your rolls, both of you managed to infer that was a teleportarium in action. And her and the surviving troopers are now aboard, presumably a vessel. Now, is there anything else you guys want to do in combat time? Because all the hostiles, for the moment, are now deceased.
Rush Medicaid test to our fallen captain. I'm aware that I am leaking profusely.
Reload gun slyly pointed towards Lozzie.
Nullus, can I ask a favor?
Yeah.
Could you hold Voss upside down and help him cough up all the gunk?
Yeah. First of all, do you want to do that, Nullus?
Can I?
You can stand
Sorry,
up now.
what?
Yeah. We're basically...
Just pick me up by the ankle and hold me upside down.
Sure.
If Nullus doesn't, I'll offer him my flip belt to hang upside down for a bit.
Wait, you know what? No, wait. I will accept the use of the flip belt because, ironically, my character's always wanted to try one of these out.
So you're basically just walking up to run. As
you just see me floating through the air this way, vomiting profusely in this weird whitish sludge.
So I would like.
Okay, Bill, make me a +30 toughness test as Lozzie tries to shiggle you around with the fucking, I guess gives you the flip bell and you try and fucking...
Luckily I actually know how to, operate these.
Break spin around the room.
Okay, +30. No, still choking to death.
You are still choking, you suffer another level of fatigue, Bill. But you may try again next turn. Okay. Gren.
Yes?
Sorry, before I carry on, because combat is technically over, but we're still in a somewhat precarious situation, so I'm just keeping this somewhat orderly. Make me another willpower test at +50. That is 2 degrees of success. Okay, how many degrees did you have currently? 3?
I have currently, over him, 3.
You now have 5 degrees over him.
How many degrees of success did he have?
None.
Really?
Yes. I'm going to bring up the rules. Gren, you have successfully Fended off a possession attack.
Woo!
I will now bring up the rules to tell you how this will affect your character, though. Because this was a very traumatic experience, as you can imagine.
Here's the side effect. Now all of Lazaderb's jokes are funny.
Regren, first of all, roll me 1d10 corruption points.
Yeah, I might actually get to
Yep. Let's see. You saw it. You have 3
3.
corruption points now.
Which brings me over 10.
Which we will resolve that towards the end of the session, because I believe that is a check for alignment.
Do I get any more insanity points?
You would have got 1d10 insanity points, however, heretics are immune to traditional insanity.
True.
Yeah.
They're already insane.
However, you suffer 2d10 points of permanent damage to your toughness and willpower characteristics. Now, what I'm going to say here is roll me 2d10, and you may allocate the damage however you wish, where you want to take more to your toughness, or... So you suffer 9 points to either your toughness or willpower, and you may split that how you wish. You may allocate 4 to one or 5 to other, etc. And this is permanent characteristic damage. As you've just been scarred mentally and physically by the damage the demon did during the attack.
So essentially what happens is everyone hears a massive like eagle shriek as she just explodes in purple pinkish energy. And she's still left there, like, but there's like a bunch of light just emits from her in like a flashbang effect. And she just kind of lays on the ground for a while.
Yep. Okay. Jimmy. As in, Dom Jimmy.
Screaming Jimmy Barnes.
Are we not going by the turn order anymore?
Yeah.
Actually...
Yeah, Nullus is next.
Yeah, we'll carry on the turn order for now. We'll get rid of it shortly, though. Nullus, is there anything you specifically wish to do?
So, I would like to make a composure test.
I think that's willpower.
That is willpower, yes.
Okay. So what modifier would there be if, say, you just
saw that happen?
A dumb Xenos bitch kill your commanding officer for no reason?
Okay. This all depends
on
how
modifier be.
This whole hold on. This all depends on how you feel about Lord Cyrus, Nullus. What was your impression of him throughout this ordeal?
Essentially, I thought he was a good leader, and I thought that he was not very bureaucratic because he was very direct.
Okay.
And that he was a good warrior, essentially. I respected him, basically.
He knew when to fight and when to run.
Yes.
Okay.
And when to advance in the opposite direction. What would the modifier for that be?
I'm gonna say it's just a neutral willpower test for now.
Okay.
Unless you lose your shit.
Okay. I would like.
Screams externally.
Let me check something. Since I've got quick draw, I would like to draw my power sword.
Isn't that just in your hand already?
No, my autocannon was.
Oh yeah, it's fucking naval shot cannon.
You've got an autocannon then?
The shot cannon.
Yeah, shot cannon.
Yeah, shot cannon.
And I'm going to charge at Lazi and attempt to fucking murder her.
It's happening. It's happening.
Oh god. See, here's the thing. There's a golden rule in RPGs, as we all know. However, I'm not quite as enforceable with it here because this is a chaos campaign and shit like
Black
this
Crusade
can potentially
unironically
happen.
says in the manual, get the players to kill each other.
I'm going to unmute Lozzie now.
Yes.
Now that Nullis has had his time.
I knew that giving Voss a ride with my flip belt was a bad idea.
Oof.
Because he's still
Correction was a fantastic idea, because I knew this would happen.
Stu, would I be at any sort of modifier given the...
And I want to be on the ceiling where it's safe.
Stu,
yeah.
For the 2-hit modifier with the power sword, would I be at any sort of modifier given my rage?
Right. Are you charging her? Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Okay. You may charge her, and you may make a singular attack. Do you have swift attack or lightning strike at all?
Let me check.
Because I believe you might have swift attack.
One of those sounds familiar.
Yeah.
But I could be wrong.
It might just be swift strike.
I have sure strike.
Yeah.
I don't see swift strike or the other thing.
Okay, no worries. You wouldn't be able to do it anyway as part of a charge, now looking at it.
BRB.
Okay.
But would I be at any other modifier, given my state of rage?
I will give you an additional +10, because for hatred, basically. For the state of hatred.
Okay. Alright.
Lozzie. You may dodge, Lozzie. Lozzie dodges the attack.
Does she?
Yes. Because it's only one hit.
Because she hasn't got the flip belt.
The flip belt just negates difficult terrain.
The flip belt
That's
negates difficult terrain. I am still a massively big
agile
cunt
thing.
when it,
So,
I can dodge.
At this point,
success, who wins?
It doesn't work like
that. Exactly the same.
It doesn't work like that. She just has to literally pass the character success. Again, I've had this argument with Mitch. Let's not bring this up again.
Monstrum Nulla would like to yell, and is yelling. The audacity of this dumb Xeno bitch.
Oh boy. Hate crime intensifies.
And I suppose that's my turn.
Yeah. Voss Ballard.
I'm gonna roll damage for funsies.
Okay, just for funsies. Yeah, okay, that's fine. It doesn't actually hurt. That would have been quite a damage.
Would have been so nice.
What would you like to do now, Voss Ballard, knowing the situation?
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do what I do best. I'm going to grab this grenade launcher and go.
Okay, specific loot...
wait, before I forget, I'm going to vomit as well, profusely.
Oh yeah, are you still using the flip belt?
Yes, I'm propelling myself with the vomit.
Okay, -20, because I actually forgot to negate the fatigue this time. +20, basically, your toughness test will be done that, because I forgot about the fatigue.
Oh, if only Richless were here to draw this.
Yeah! Okay, after a bunch of weird gymnastic fucking rolling around and eating yourself into the floor and then flipping yourself up again, you manage to expunge the last of the white gunk from your lungs. Which, as you get to smell it properly now, you do confirm it is an Elderweiss flower, specifically pulped, that was clogging up your lungs.
I never did like pulp. That's my teeth.
You have now recovered from the suffocation condition, but you're at 2 fatigue still.
I like how much Bill pulled off while his throat was filled with pulp.
Yeah! You have a 1/2 action now, I'm gonna say.
Slanesh smiles on me this day.
You have 1/2 action left, Bill, after all that.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna grab that grenade launcher.
Yep.
I'm a low-key grab that grenade launcher.
We'll do specific.
Nice, and
we will do specifically after the thing.
I
you get dibs on
in case
it.
this.
Yeah, you get dibs on it.
No, I literally wanted to hand in case this fight gets out of hand.
Okay. You can grab a couple of grenades while you're
How
there
do you
as well.
spell Xenos?
Xenos. So you know what? Well, as soon as I land, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just aim, just in case.
Okay.
Because someone's
Wait.
someone's going to eventually win this fight.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
I'm just going
Can
to
you
aim.
repeat the XENS. Is that it?
XENOS.
OS, right. I just needed it for a meme.
Okay. Ursula.
Duh.
You are not. You get full actions now, I believe, as well, from what I remember.
Yeah. I don't think it gets progressively worse
Back.
quite yet.
No, and besides, we're kind of we're like semi in and out of combat at the minute. It's
Time-ish.
kind of- yeah. Okay. You may act as you see fit. Bear in mind you are quite heavily wounded, so be aware of getting involved in any combats, because you are in critical damage right now.
Yeah,
but you are
I'm on
still
minus
fairly
one, that's
mobile,
fine.
so...
Yeah, I have... Do a quick measuring check. Yeah, that's a run. I'm going to use my turn to run to the officer. And that is all I can do.
Okay. We now come to
I
first...
probably don't have any health potions, do I?
Any of this bitch.
There don't exist any health potions in the system.
No, you
get medikits, but they require a bit of time to use, like...
And skill.
And someone willing to apply them.
There are other weird things you can use to heal yourself as well in this system. Okay.
At the moment, I'm not very willing to apply anything.
First Officer Dillar is going to run over for a half action and yell, "Cease hostilities, I beseech you, my lords. There is a battle still unfolding outside in the void. I must get to my command throne so we can survive this." And he's going to walk a further meters up here.
Oh shit, yeah, they're probably going to just bombard our entire ship and kill us all.
Yeah. Okay, everyone make a awareness check at +20 as Dillar reaches the console and also puts a few commands through his data pad. And he brings the view screen around to see what's happening outside.
I see.
You...
Given my my willpower roll,
I barely understand.
I'm going to say that I don't give a shit about whatever he's saying, and given my awareness roll, I really don't.
Okay.
You do not get an extra movement.
My character is busy sobbing.
Are you just still on the floor? You're actually quite heavily wounded as well, Gren, so you might need to look at that shortly. Okay. Basically, all of you look at, well, some of you look at the view screen, shall we say, and notice there is a, off to the bow, this was the ship that was, let me just bring the scene up, if I can find it. You just see this battle just unfolding, and while you may have felt pretty powerful down there in the decks cleaning out the borders of the armsmen, the situation in the void was just getting worse. There were many heavy Imperial capital ships part of this task force, and remember, they outnumbered you at least 2, maybe 3 to 1. And you notice, right alongside your vessel, there is a grand cruiser of the Imperial Navy that was bombarding you and sending torpedoes throughout all this time. And you can see they're getting ready for... There hasn't been a volley for another time, but you have a feeling there will be another volley. This is kind of why Dillar is looking quite worried. He thinks they're preparing another broadside before they leave. And so, yeah. Take you back to the throne room.
Sacrifice the one for the lives of the many.
Okay. As Jimmy, it's now your turn. I'm going to say actually, what would you like to do? Dillard kind of beckons you to follow him as he was leaving as well. I think
Dom, are you there, buddy?
Yeah, I think he's AFK.
You are muted.
Dom, if you can hear us, you're muted.
Yeah,
there
I'm
you
here.
go.
I'm here.
No worries.
So what's up?
Basically, Dillard beckons you to follow him to help him with the controls on the throne to try and figure out what's happening. Get status reports and so forth, and actually try and get the helm going again.
Yeah, to do my job.
Yes.
Yeah, so yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, so do you want to just move up with him?
Who was the guy?
This
Who was
officer
the guy
there.
I'm following? Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to just like follow him and kind of assist him with the controls?
Okay.
Yep, I'll move you. You can move a bit further that way.
I should maybe say that there is a second Jimmy up top.
Where the fuck did that come from? Die. There we go. Your doppelganger is now deceased.
Foreshadowing.
Okay,
Man cooking,
Lozzie.
Jimmy.
Lozzie, darling, what would you like to do in this situation? I will
Bren, we're in
say,
a turn-based thing right now. You can't move your character, I don't think.
she can disengage for full action, but
My weapon is still at the ready.
Well, full action includes the run, right?
not the run. You can make a
The run
singular
would be
move
the full action.
up to your agility bonus to disengage without incurring attacks of opportunity, if you wish to leave.
Okay. Well, I need to whip out the measuring tape.
Mhm.
Right, Stu, quick question. Did that other Space Marine survive the fight?
No. Inquisitor
missed that
screamed
one.
at him. The first one
Oh,
died when the
shit,
stormtroopers burst through the room in the initial combat that you didn't see.
Yeah, because I know one
They
was
killed
dead,
him.
but I couldn't remember when the other one died.
The other one
At
had his
least
head
one's-
screamed off.
There's at least 3 suits of Space Marine armor.
There is a
one of which
lot
is
of them,
completely
yeah.
intact. And we need to turn this big bick of a fucking ship around. We need to keep this shit together.
Okay.
They
Lozzie,
need a wheelbarrow. A bunch of squeezies.
Initiate warp drive. I think
I
initiate
know
warp
what I'm
drive.
gonna do. You remember that thing in the beginning of the after the character introduction? I
Mhm.
think.
Yeah.
But the
Where-
fighting. Yes.
No, the when we first came into this room, and I said I jumped onto the
Oh, the console.
onto a console,
Yes.
and
You are how many feet from the nearest console?
I don't think you can reach it this turn, but you can try.
8 meters from the nearest console.
If I might suggest,
and,
Lozzie,
and I have 16.
Can you
For a
jump
full
16
move.
meters?
you can now remember, Lozzie, you can only make one half move when you make a disengage
Half
action.
move?
You can try and make a full move action, but Nullus will get a strike on you.
Don't want that.
Do it. Do it.
Do it. Do it.
What matters to
Okay,
you more,
then.
being alive or getting yeeted?
Do it.
I shall be right back.
Okay.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Okay, so.
If I might suggest, Lozzie, this is just one of those little GM hints. Run like hell and get out of this encounter.
No,
That's what I'm
Stu,
doing.
Don't say that. Let me kill her.
I've jumped to the main console.
Ooh, okay. This. The audacity of this.
Part of me is hoping that he'll have some sense gained and not break the main console, and I'm gonna be like I'm gonna be like, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few, and he was about to.
Shut up, you commie
about
bastard!
to abandon us. He was abandoning us.
Okay, I'm just gonna post this in the
Stu,
chat.
might I-
This is
Stu, might I
technically ritualist
respond?
artwork.
Dude, might I respond?
Oh, if
to
you
that?
go, hold on. I will let you respond. There's ritualist artwork, you say?
It's a repost, but it's still relevant.
Okay, let me just show the chat this. There we go.
If I may respond, Stu.
Yes.
You dumb alien bitch.
Just the muffled voice.
He only ever moved 3 meters away from his opponent.
Who was kicking his shit in because she's a
brain
psycho.
dead Xeno scum.
Oof. Okay. That is Lozzie's go. Johanna. What would you like to do in this situation?
Any backing away is
Lozzie, it's Grant's turn.
Just gonna take a.
You're still high on weed. And blitz. Oh yeah, make me a willpower test, because actually no, fuck it, you come down from your rage, whatever, because that'll just make things annoying.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say the blue light helps calm your rage a little bit. There you go. But you're still high as fuck.
Oh yeah, and I'm having a really bad trip after this. I can promise you that.
Yeah, you're coming down bad.
I'm just going to take a. Just gonna take a half action to move a little closer.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Just gingerly make yourself over. Yep.
And for my next half action, I do nothing.
Okay. Nulas. What would you like to do?
So, Stu.
Yeah.
So, right. Oh shit, hold on. Right. So, Lozzie, right. The path from me to Lozzie. Right. If I charge through here, would I be stepping on anything that I should not be stepping on? Or would I be kinda avoiding it?
How much charge do you have? I think it's like 8 or 10 or something.
I have 8.
Only 8?
5.
I've got 12 charge.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna say if you
wait.
make...
Oh wait. No, I have 12. Never mind. I'm a dumb.
Yeah, like, you've got more than enough. You could do, like, that, and then charge in, yeah, and avoid the consoles.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go around the consoles.
Because the charge rules literally work like that. You can move and then make a straight beeline as long as it's 4 meters away from the opponent.
Okay.
I just made this little gem.
Todd Howard. Okay.
So, I presume I still get the plus 20 from my rage, correct?
Yes. You count as having hatred, essentially. So you charge, and then the other plus... You just bellow with all your might, but you swing wide. And you just lash out at a bit of machinery. It wasn't vital, thankfully, but you do like a Kylo Ren thing and just kind of smash one of the consoles a little bit with the sword, just goes clean through.
So, I do have a little bit of dialogue that I would like to add to this as well. Hold on, I'm trying to think of oh, you know Sly Marbo's scream?
Yes.
Yeah, that's, that's all you. That's all I'm going to be saying, and I'm going to be saying it throughout the turn. And I'm going to, And I'm going to continue saying that after my turn.
Okay.
I'm trying my best not to ear rape
That's fine.
as much as I just did. Although I will if she does something worthy of being called an audacious Xenos bitch again.
Oof. I believe Bill is AFK. So I'm gonna do what Bill would logically do and stay back, but just kind of go to one of the consoles, maybe
ready.
try and use his knowledge. Yeah. Ursula, what do you want to do?
I'm going to attempt a Medicaid check, despite my lack of actual training because I didn't have enough skill points. And Richless said he had that covered.
Oh no.
Any modifiers other than the obvious? He's dead.
Sorry, I'm just messaging Nuka. I'll be back in it.
Can't believe you've done this. I think he's dead.
Isn't he like a pile of ashes?
He's an empty suit with a small hole
Okay,
in
so
it.
you're trying to...
I'm seeing if there's a Medicaid check that might do anything other than just tell me, yeah, he's dead.
Hey guys, check out General.
Join if you want to.
I'm back on my cup of tea. I hope something horrible didn't happen in my absence.
Bill, I just moved your character over to the consoles when it was your turn, but staying away from the action just in case someone went down.
Oh, yeah, just put me in the consoles. I can actually fly this thing.
Yeah, that would be perfect. Okay.
You can do that to yourself.
Ursula, so you made a Medicaid to establish diagnostics on him.
I didn't know if there was a modifier, so I just rolled the basic.
You rolled really badly though, so basically...
I did.
Basically...
Yep, he's dead.
Basically, yeah, he's dead, Jim. You're not even that confident about it, you're just like, I think he's dead.
Let's out Darth Vader-esque. No!
Okay, Voss Ballard. I'll just, because you missed your turn.
Hitting buttons and I'm not opening.
I'm pressing buttons!
Yo, it just crashes.
That was good fun.
Can I make a aim action for the beginning of my next turn? As I think I have the actions left.
Yes.
Thank you.
Bill, you turn on the console. Windows needs to update. Shutting down now.
Fuck. Not again.
Dillard. He's going to move over here towards the main console. For his free action, he's going to talk to you guys. His voice is getting a little strained and pain now. And he's like, My Lord Ballard, Jimmy, get on the consoles. About turn, we're getting out of here at full impulse speed. And if I may suggest the rest of you, go up to the navigator's quarters, find her, and get her ready. We're going to make a transition into the warp. And as he's saying this, the Vox comes online. And a message comes through. And on the view screen is basically Dillard was kind of trying to calm somebody on the comms, and they answer. And a figure in black powered armored answers, and with gold trimmings. And he's like, Red Sun! Come in, over! Do any of you want to answer this?
We've all got Vox beads, so...
Yeah, well, it's like a view screen. It's like Vox just booming throughout the bridge, and he can hear you all.
Let's keep hurriedly pressing buttons trying to find what the fuck I'm doing. Could one of you social butterflies talk to this guy?
Basically, Johanna, seeing as everyone else is doing something, presses the Vox feed and says, "Hello."
Red Sun.
We're a little busy.
Yes, Red Sun, I can see that.
Degenerate.
I am Lord Strikes, commander of this vessel. I presume Lord Cyrus is dead.
Maybe.
Regardless, you need to get the fuck out of there. I highly recommend you engage your warp drives as soon as you're clear of the enemy ships and regroup, and he just sends these coordinates. I've sent these coordinates to First Officer Dillard, as I can see he's still alive and hopefully well. Now, you lads, do your best to get the fuck out of here. Abaddon will hear of this failure, shall we say. Is there anything else you want to say to him?
Do you have medicine for Shinju's headaches?
What the fuck are you asking me that for? Go see your doctor if he's still alive. The fleet is pulling out. Anything else to say before I head offline to pull my capital ships out?
We're still in combat, sir. We'll get out as soon as we can.
Well, regardless, may the dark gods bless ye on your way. And he just turns off the comm.
Sounded like you nearly said the Emperor.
Oh, big God!
Okay. Jimmy, it's your go now.
Screaming Jimmy Barnes.
Hey, yeah, I'm here. My turn. Give me a sec. I'll just go.
No worries.
Something tells me Dom's more Jimmy Buffett.
Alright, where am I? I'm right in front of
the combat, and also trying to operate the controls with the First Officer Dillard.
Fuck. Is there a way I could break this up? Because that's my
I love your ballsy attitude to this. Like, I'm gonna break up a fight between a Harlequin and a Space Marine. Hell yeah!
Have you seen the look on the fucker's face?
I know. I've seen some shit.
I didn't know that he was a Space Marine. Never mind. Actually, I'm gonna join because he's a Space Marine. Because he's a Space Marine, I'm gonna, against the orders of my commanding officer. I've had my weapon ready this whole time.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna aim and shoot at Lozzie.
You're just gonna side
because I'm more afraid of a fucking superhuman killing machine than I am of my officer.
Okay.
You realize Harlequins are like
Xeno scum.
You realize that they are
scum.
just as terrifying.
He's
substantially easier to kill.
He almost said. Oh wait, can I do a will test to see if I say for the Emperor or not?
Yes.
Alright, can you roll
Is there
that
anyone
for me?
here who isn't a closet loyalist?
No. Apparently not.
No, dude.
You can
now,
hold on. You can be chaos and still hate Xenos, okay?
Right now, my character is. This is how I survive, and also, I don't want the Imperium anymore, but I still probably worship the God Emperor.
Yeah, you still got the religion bug in you. Yeah.
So it's just
We're just fuck bureaucracy gang.
Yeah. Some chaos bands operate like that, like totally. They're not into the worship that much.
Is this canon?
Yes, it is kind of canon. This, don't worry about it too much.
I'm going to shoot a Xenos with a cannon very soon.
Jimmy, you compose yourself. So you don't say
So
for
I
the
don't.
Emperor.
So I don't.
No.
But I think it.
Yes. Just for the Emperor. Death to the Xenos scum. Just...
No, but I say the Xenos scum part.
Yeah. Okay, what gun do you want to use?
The cannon.
Okay. Let's brace
he
that
got?
shit first, and then I'll let you
Why
make...
do I even have other guns?
I love how I just gave you all these options, and now you're just like, nah,
Give
man,
this man a promotion.
just give him the shotgun.
Dom walks into the episode, steals every scene he's in. Just steals the scene, runs screaming into the night.
Let me just check this point blank. Yes, it is. Oh god.
And you have other guns because this thing takes time to set up. You need something you can shoot on the run.
You are at -20 overshooting into combat.
Yeah, but those other guns aren't cannons.
Oof.
Oof. Okay, I think this might jam. Let me just double check on reliable.
Oh, what did you roll?
92.
This might be a time to reuse it in me.
92, I think you're safe. I think it just fucks up.
I'm just checking because the gun
think
is
it's 96
unreliable,
is the
that's
jam.
the thing.
Yeah, I think that's just a miss.
I shall double check.
I'm actually in the right part of the book. Rolling, rolling, rolling. No, apparently I'm not, 'cause it's laid out like shit.
Yeah, it is laid out as shit, as we found out.
It's almost like Games Workshop made this book.
They didn't actually, but they did kind of
Fancy
license its
That's
production.
surprising.
Yeah. Unreliable. Jam on a roll of 91 or higher. Yeah, you jam. Fuck.
Fuck.
Kink!
The action fails.
Technical knock, technical knock.
I don't think he has technical knock. No, he doesn't. Oh.
Now Jimmy has a really oh shit look look on his
He
face.
just tried to fire and it clicked.
That
Lozzie.
makes it Eldar's turn.
And now I
Okay,
realize
just-
why I have other guns.
Monstrum appreciates the effort.
Try. Okay, Jimmy. Just play it cool. Play it cool. Maybe they didn't notice. You pulled the trigger.
Can I
They
roll a stealth
noticed,
check?
but
Monst-
the
roll a
fact that
monster-
stealth
they're
check.
being chased is a bigger deal.
Can I roll a stealth check just to make sure?
Yes. I don't think you have stealth, but I will try and roll it for you.
Out of curiosity, how is that fight going?
Nullis charged and went fucking let's slime Marbo but missed.
Yeah.
Oh, then he missed.
So yeah, you rolled like 90 something.
It's pretty much a
Is he
generic
angry?
fight between a Harlequin and a space.
Jimmy,
Of course he misses.
she doesn't notice you, funnily enough. You rolled a 30 out of 23.
Nah, nigga, that's an awareness check. That's an awareness check on Loss's part.
Yeah, it is actually fair. 'cause
You
someone
don't just get to
forgets
cheat
you.
this.
Yeah.
No, it's just stealthily place away this.
Make an awareness,
long
Lozzie, a
shotgun.
minus... I'm going to say minus 10 for this.
I didn't
Well, it's an
do a
opposed
modifier.
test, technically. Okay, you don't notice him, surprisingly.
Didn't
I-
see nothing.
The giant yelling in my ear is a different concern. More
Yeah.
viable concern.
Yeah.
Oh my...
I
What,
have to agree
Right
with your
now,
sentiment,
my-
Lossie.
Lozzie, what would you like to
my-
do?
My main goal is to get out of this room and make it to
Good
an
luck,
escape
went the
pod,
opposite
I
way to the
guess.
doors.
I will
Oh,
blow up your escape pod.
This way. There is one door into this room that I'm aware of, and you have gone the opposite direction.
She can run. Disengage.
Ooh,
I forgot.
I think
Stupid
that
half
might provoke
action.
an attack of opportunity.
no, it's a half.
Are you using the full move to
It-
make the singular
are
move,
we?
disengage?
No, doing the disengage stupid bullshit.
Stu, you know how I had prepared an action to shoot Lozzie?
Unless you
You prepared an
delayed...
aim.
Unless you aimed. Unless you
Yeah,
had specifically said delay, you would be able to use a half
no,
action.
then.
No.
understandable.
That is a thing you can do. You can
I was
delay,
hoping I'd
store
be able to
action.
go, oh, she's coming nearer.
Yeah, you can store actions and then use them on someone else's turn, a single half action.
Fair enough.
Okay, so
Every
Lozzie,
single
are
one has
you...
different rules.
Is there any way for me to run away far enough
Yes.
that I can just? I mean, half action is gonna
Okay.
just.
Lozzie,
I'm not gonna be able to do
It's great.
an entire action.
let me tell you
No,
something.
but it's great too because you can only evade at 8, and my charge is 12.
Lozzie, if you want to risk it, and bear in mind you do still have a full dodge, you can run 16 meters away from Ullis using your 2 moves, but he will try and get a strike in on you.
Hasn't she?
You'll-
just
She,
used her half
run
action,
is
though?
way more than 16
You
for her.
cannot run specifically in this unless I'm missing something like in a combat situation. I will double check.
disengaging from
Hasn't
combat.
she? But hasn't she done all of her actions because she did the disengage?
She
and
hasn't.
The half action.
We're gonna figure out what she actually wants to do because we're getting hung
she
up on
could
this
move
whole
over
thing.
there instead.
That's what I'm suggesting, yeah, because
Yeah, I'm gonna do a full move, saying that he did that because his charge is what again?
Don't tell her.
It's 12.
Damn it.
okay.
I'll risk it in such to manage to get away from him far enough. I'm pretty sure I have enough health or enough dodge. I mean, my dodge is pretty much
Running,
on par with that.
yeah,
chick that
running.
just left.
Hold
Just
on.
make a decision.
Yeah, running is used mostly in narrative time, so you can make your 2 full moves basically. It's a way of calculating how far it would take for characters to reach destinations and stuff when you're doing journeys and so forth.
So-
running for the most part.
Hold on,
you
I'm...
make your attack. I'm taking another 8.
Stu, sorry to interrupt,
Yes.
but I found the fleeing and leaving melee sidebar.
Yeah, I know about that one.
She may take any of the following actions according to it, if she flees by her own will. Disengage, move, or run.
Oh, can you serious? Wow.
Yeah, so she can
That's
move all that.
fucking stupid.
Okay, then I'm out of the scene.
Doesn't the run provoke an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, it does.
Leaving without a disengage
Hold on.
action always
Yeah.
provokes an attack
Yes.
opportunity.
So
I believe the word is try it.
If she wants to run, she can. He'll just get an attack against her. And only him, because he is the
Well,
one
I'm
engaged in melee.
I'm going to run, and let's just say we will do
Can
whatever.
she go that far?
Technically, my run is 48.
apparently, if she runs, I personally think it's kind of dumb, but I'm gonna look into this later on.
Hold on, but if
it's
she hold
lore.
on, but if she
It's-
already used
Make an
her
attack
action
against
to
me.
disengage.
Make an attack.
Disengaging is a full action.
Yes.
Yeah.
She would only
For
be able to
goodness
move.
sake, just hit the
Yes. Base. Yeah.
Or kill her or me, one or the other.
Okay.
Kill someone, for the love of the gods.
Understood.
Make
I second Bill.
a melee attack. Alice.
I would like this fight to end before we all die
Sure,
of
I
old
will
age.
make a melee attack. Sorry, I'm not good with D and
No.
I guess D&D.
No, that's fine.
So, what would this be? Would this be standard
Yes.
attack?
Be a standard hit.
The modifier is 20 for my rage. Anything additionally?
No. You hit Nullis.
Oh, hi.
Okay.
Any modifier for me fleeing?
Nope.
You still have a reaction left?
You're getting shanked in the spine as you turn around.
She does technically still have a reaction because we're on a new turn order. So as gay as that is, I'm gonna look into this later, but
Wouldn't that nerf the movement distance possible?
Nope.
That might be a fair compromise,
'Cause
actually.
Movement distance is still 48 for running away.
Yeah, but if you're taking a dodge action as a result of that, I don't know.
Let me just measure. I'm gonna say you're hampered by about 5
trying to stop you.
meters.
See, this is ironic.
There you go.
Because she just killed a man and said that it was because he ran
Okay,
away.
okay.
I was saying he's the one who
Okay.
ran over and wanted to attack everyone. I just
Iona? It's your turn now.
Where's the navigator's quarters?
You will have to leave the same way Lozzie is attempting to leave.
So being shot at.
Okay, I'll take a full. I'll see that she's running that way. I'll look to the space. I'll look to the space marine, and I'll just start heading towards the door at a reasonable pace, so I will not be running. Just full move.
Okay. I'm gonna also say, Gren, you're basically close enough to leave the counter on your turn, basically, when it's your turn next.
Cool.
So, Nollis, what would you like to do?
What would I like to do? Well, that's a shame. Shut up, dog.
Get this bitch.
Sorry, let me...
This is...
You bitch.
Nollis,
Okay, yeah?
suggestion, because you're slightly preoccupied by dogs.
Yeah.
Maybe try a tech use test and see if you can lock down the bridge.
Oh,
Standing
you
on a console?
beautiful boy.
Shit. Oh, shit.
You beautiful boy. I will do this. I will
I wonder
do
what
this.
Richless would think about this situation.
But this is a horrible situation.
This fight
You're
would
never
have
gonna
gone
get this
weirdly
bad.
differently if Richless had been around.
Yeah, it would have been 2 dead bodies rather than just one at the end of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna move,
Crater.
kind of like move. This is a half move here
Yeah.
to like the consoles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna move there, and I'm gonna try tech use to lock down that door.
Okay.
Conversely, if it doesn't work, ask Dom if he can try it as
I
well.
was
and
gonna
see if the
say,
security
you will
officer-
get a +10 if you're asking Dom to help you as well to do this, if Dom's willing.
Oh, Jimmy's here.
So, okay, actually,
Jimmy's
yeah.
got you covered.
I'm still gonna move here, and I'm going to I'll say, can you lock down the door as fast as humanly possible?
Yes, sir.
What's the range of that bolt pistol you've got there, Nollis?
It won't matter if the door is closed, will it?
Oh, I know, but if you've got half action.
Oh.
This
I'm
is all
sorry,
gone
Steve,
so
I'm just
grim.
trying to help.
Okay, I will say before you do this. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Gren can make it out of there. Fuck it. I'm not confusing this any more than it already is. Gren can safely get it. Gren has safely left the area before the bridge got shot down. Okay.
Gren just like walks out, the door slams behind him.
Yeah.
Stu, what difficulty is the test to turn this fucking car around and go home so that
I'm going to get to that once Nautilus has done his
I
lockdown.
would hope that we have a separate pilot
So-
than these chuckle fucks.
So, so has Dom just shut the door then?
Yes.
Roll me the
No,
test.
that's what I'm going to do.
Does he have? Okay, you have to do a tech use test, I guess.
You do it, Nullis, and Dom gives you a +10, basically.
Oh, I see.
When it's his turn
Okay.
again, he can try again for another go.
Okay.
Yeah. He should be fairly competent at doing it, we would hope.
Yeah.
Probably a big
Well-
button marked nope.
You'd be surprised.
Oof. Big
You'd be
oof.
very surprised.
Okay, Nullis, you slam a couple of buttons that don't really do much as far as you can tell, so you slam a couple of more, and you just kind of see some sort of oxygen kind of being moved around a bit through some of the pipes, so you just see kind of hissing as some of the pipes discharge air and stuff, and Dillard just kind of looks up, kind of scowls slightly, and just kind of quickly presses a button, and that turns it off. He doesn't say anything, but he kind of knows what you're trying to do. So he does.
So is tech use a half action?
I'm gonna say it's
or-
a full action to try because you moved and then you did your thing. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that takes up everything.
I would like to yell after realizing I failed. I would like to look at Dom and go, "Close it!" As angrily as possible.
Okay.
And although I'm
I-
wearing a helmet, I want him to feel my stare as well. So there you go.
Can
Your
I
helmet is one big glaring face. I think he gets it.
Can I roll to see if I shit myself?
I feel like that ship has sailed as much like this one is.
Yeah, I
This
probably
would be if
shit
you stopped
myself when my
playing.
fucking gun jammed.
Okay, Voss Ballard. What are you wanting to do?
Oh, wait, can I?
I want to get us out
Could
of
I,
here as
could
much
I-
as I can.
Good.
Sorry, could I add one last thing to my turn that I don't think
What
is
is you
an
want to do?
action?
It's a free action.
I would also like to. Well, can my scream also be directed at the this boy?
You can try.
So that I have 2 chances of that door being closed.
Yeah. Okay, yep, he hears
Okay,
that.
that's all I wanted.
Okay,
That's all I want.
Voss Ballard, make me
Oh,
a...
no, I'm in no way useful.
Even with the plus 20 I was going to give you, you slam a few buttons towards the helm controls.
Okay, I'm gonna try. I've got a half action left. I'm gonna try and tech use instead. See if that's any more help.
Yeah. Okay, you
Oops.
while
Hit the
Diller
power button.
while Diller and Jimmy are kind of fiddling around with the controls, you press something that just helps redirect power to the engines a little bit more as they're coming back online. And it helps kind of speed the process up for them a little bit. So
Close the door.
Diller
Good news.
kind of yells over, "Good work, Lord Ballard. Good work. We're coming online
I'm the
now."
best. Good news! I rerouted power to the main engines.
To the main
From
reactor.
something called the Liffey support. Isn't that important? Oh, God, I wish I could. I really wish I could read High Gothic.
Okay.
That's why I'm having problems. All this is in High Gothic. I can't speak a word of it.
Okay. You Ursula.
So I failed the Medicaid test. I've taken aim, and I'm hoping that my aim will have tracked with the movement.
Yes.
Hoping. Gren's left the room, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good. Just because if I miss, so a full aim. Ooh, not one of those in a while. Short range, less than 50 meters.
Is this the heavy stubber? Oh yeah, easily. Yeah.
Is there another gun I possess?
I don't know, actually.
Yeah, I don't really either. I've got a shotgun on my back and a pistol.
Yeah.
And Rich List has my carbine. No modifiers other than the aiming.
Okay. 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 Right, let me calculate this shit. Now, technically, Lozzie has the hard target talent. So there was actually minus 20 on that DC. I forgot to mention it when she runs.
Alright.
So, but you do still get quite a few good hits in there. So you get 14.
I was gonna say.
You get 4 hits.
Alright.
Lozzie has already used her reaction this round.
I was hoping that would be remembered.
I'm just casually trying to 3-point turn a light cruiser as my party kills each other in the background. Jesus, I swear.
Okay. Roll me a d5 and then we'll unmute Lozzie.
It's nothing personal, Lossie. This is all in
I think she's
character.
upset.
No okay.
She's not
Round.
presently in the chat.
I believe
Yeah,
that's
she
a
just left.
4.
She
You
left.
have that.
It's a 5. It's a 9, so that'd be a 5. Lozzie has left the room.
Lozzie has left the building, I'm afraid.
Depending on how badly my damage goes, she might be leaving reality as well. I had not anticipated actually hitting her with this attack, judging by my past performance.
Okay.
You're firing a heavy machine gun,
Which has
Oh,
missed
sure.
4 times this combat.
Okay.
yeah, and vaporize everything else it hit.
Impact on body with 4. Where the fuck is that? How is the chat doing, by the way? Because I've not really been checking it too much.
The chat is fairly active. I've been keeping an eye on it. Unfortunately, not quite on the right time scale, so none of the good responses have been on point, as I've missed them.
Okay, since Lozzie's no longer here, I will take the liberty of making her rolls for her.
Mr. Max Lotus responds with "Rest in spaghetti."
Oh, did she leave the D&D thing as well?
Sadly,
She
yes.
has left Roll20
She's left the
and
building.
the call.
I rolled a 90. I rolled a 99 on composure, so I mean,
Yeah. And
this isn't my fault.
I failed a Medicaid test.
When
so
you want to
badly, I
leave
don't
up to
even
the
know
dice,
anymore.
that's sometimes what happens.
Yeah. Let the dice decide.
It's up to you how you want to roleplay that. Anyway. The blow batters the target, shattering a rib. Target suffers 1d10 toughness damage. Must make a challenging agility test or knocked prone. So, fortunately for Lozzie, she has a pretty good agility. She is not knocked prone. However, we must resolve the damage. I'm going to firstly make some rolls. I'm going to roll Lozzie's force field that she has. If I just get it up again, say 35 for a hollow suit. I'm going to roll for each of these hits, basically.
Understandable. The one time that I'm hoping to not actually hit someone, and I may have killed them.
Why did you shoot at her if you didn't want to hit her, man?
Because I have one gun.
The
It's a reaction
second
fire.
and fourth shots hit. Let me see her armor. I believe her armor's like 3, yes. What is her toughness? 3.
Oh.
Okay.
I have a pen of 3, so that's...
She does 9 damage. She suffers 9 wounds from the first hit.
shot?
From the second, yeah. And then the
10.
other one does 10. She's at -5 impact. Now, could someone bring up the multiple hits table? Just so I can figure out the hit location of where the fourth shot landed for the critical effects.
There was a point where we should have stopped and we clearly blinked straight past it.
Yes.
I think is the meme we're going for here.
Yep.
That's what happens when someone gets liquefied.
I am not trying to
By
laugh at
Zenus.
all I killed her. I'm laughing at the, oh god, that's just obscene damage that I can only ever do to people I don't want to
Okay,
kill.
I got my multiple hits table up. What do we need? What was the first hit?
Tell me what the fourth hit location would be. Where would that strike?
What was the starting hit?
Starting is
92.
body, then it's body, and then it's like something.
Body, arm, head.
That last shot here in the head at -5 impact damage. Jesus Christ, this is horrific.
Weird way of doing things. Body, arm, head, arm, body.
It's just that one headshot that fucks it all up. Oh my god, this is horrible. Okay. Impact critical effects head. The force of the blow sends the target reeling in pain. Target is stunned for 1 round and staggers backwards 1d5 meters. Suffers 1 permanent intelligence damage. Oh dear. That's pretty horrific.
She... What's her toughness?
The toughness is irrelevant, so...
Isn't she dead?
No, she's at -5 wounds. She's in critical. She is stunned for 1 round.
That's the first hit.
And moves backwards. Four meters. Now, I'm gonna say yeah. She slides forward like 4 meters. Just kind of face plants basically as the shot just grazes her skull. Basically, that's what happens.
I will say this though. This betrayal has given us more views.
There are
Is
11
that
people watching as we yeet on each other.
Ursula? Is that everything done?
I think that's my. That's only a half action. because I'd aimed last turn. Oh, no.
Fire again if you wish, or do something else.
Fire for effect.
If I may make my...
Stu. Yep. Say your
Fire again, fire again, fire again, fire again.
I was going to say I've only got 6 shells left on the belt. I might say until it goes click, unless you have a better idea.
I was just going to try and beseech you to not kill her because she's not here and we can just rule she gets knocked unconscious by the blast. But if you want to kill her, I won't stop you.
I don't want to kill her. This was never the intention.
I have a feeling that as your character saw her fall, she might realize that, oh shit, we're still fighting an armada outside.
However, would I have noticed the difference between firing 8 shots or 14 shots?
Yeah, one took a half action, one took
within
another.
6 seconds.
Yes.
Okay.
Most, like a lot of heavy gunners, like because I've met people who were even in cadets, I know people who could get one-shot taps out of a heavy machine gun.
Yeah, if you're disciplined enough, you know how to work as a heavy gunner. You know, get controlled bursts.
Like, most people can get it down to at least 2.
Yep.
So.
And I'm hoping you were at least somewhat skilled at.
Can I roll a willpower test to see what I do?
Yes, kind of like how Nullis did.
As we are letting the dice decide, apply any modifiers on your end of it, because.
Hey!
You compose yourself.
Look on the bright side, all of us are going to get power blades after this. And several of us will have power armor.
It's a Starry's power armor, I will say that. You
Some
may
of
have
us-
to
some of us-
retrofit it a little bit to get it working.
Some of us will
eventually.
be piloting this armor.
Yeah.
What I'm going to say, Stu, is I fire the remainder of the bell up into the air.
Like you just adjust your aim at the last second, kind of thing. Oh, shit.
I continue the bullet hose, but I just pull it up after the first shot,
Yeah.
like
The
brains
point break
her.
it. Point break.
Yeah.
Okay. It is now Officer Dillard's go. He's going to frantically work the controls to make a test to try and get them out of here. He's going to receive a +20 because both Voss Ballard and Jimmy are helping him.
On board the
Okay.
new like freebooter vessel, the Enduring Autist.
He makes it out with 2 degrees of success. Actually, 1 degree. Is it? 2? Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. He makes it away. And the ship is now turning about and making as much speed as it can to get away from the broadside of that cruiser.
Yeah, the turning is always the fatal
And now, I'm going to say we turn over to Gren's little journey.
I'll look for the navigator.
Yes. I'm just going to pop your token down in the blue box at the bottom, Gren.
Which blue box?
Here. Anywhere in here.
I don't see a blue box.
Have I not? I probably haven't transitioned the scene, have I? That's probably what it is. I haven't.
Nope.
My apologies. There we are. We are now in the navigator's quarters.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that.
Gren, we're in narrative time for the moment. There is a door in front of you as you come up to the doors. It's not far from the bridge. It's taking a few minutes to get up here, not too terribly long.
I'll do a cognitions test to see if there are presence of any psychic individuals inside.
You may. Plus
I get
20.
a bonus?
Plus 20.
Nope.
Nope. You get a faint signature, but it's nothing concrete. It's just possibly just some residual energy left over from the crow's presence.
My mind is pretty fucked up at the moment.
Yeah,
So.
you just don't quite pin it down.
My character will just knock on the door and say, Miss Navigator?
There is no response.
Oh, I hope the navigator's not exploded.
She will take the door handle and try to open the door.
It doesn't open. However, there is a keypad next to it.
Okay, I'll try to use the keypad. Legislate or whatever.
You may make a security test at +10 to try and open it on your own.
Breaking into a navigator's quarters. That will
Almost.
Almost. You may make a free action to call someone on the bridge through your Vox, your microbead.
Anyone? Hello?
Any of you may answer this. They're near the consoles, so Voss, Jimmy, or
Hey
Dillard,
up.
potentially. Actually, Ursula, are you kind of helping out now as well?
I am next to the consoles, technically.
There you go.
Hello, can I help you? Well, what do you need help with? I'm kind of busy right now, though.
You're
I'm trying to not be blown up by that enemy ship.
The navigator's door is locked and she's not answering. Could you open it?
Sir, what do we do? Navigator has locked herself in her room.
Override the door controls, please, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir.
The door's
And
open.
I do so.
Yep, the door's open. You didn't
go
roll too
inside.
badly, Gren, that's the thing. You failed by 1 degree, so he just does a free action and just kind of opens it for you, because you've already got it mostly open from what you were doing.
Nice.
So you may now step into the room. It's a fairly modest quarters, but it's kind of got its own charm. You notice, like, navigators are given a certain amount of luxury aboard Imperial vessels generally. Even despite this now being a vessel serving the ruinous powers, it still has a little bit of opulence to it. There is a bedroom off to the sort of left-hand corner from where you're standing. The door is ajar.
She's going to. I'm going to make a. You have to understand, Johanna is not in the best state of mind at the moment. She's fairly suspicious and paranoid, so she's going to make a stealth roll.
You may, yes.
I mean, it failed, but
You try to be stealthy, but just considering your body's just racked with pain from this sort of whole ordeal, and you've been in combat for a while, and you're high as fuck. You kind of just awkwardly stumble around the room while trying to move, slowly and quietly, but you just kind of bump into things, you kind of just step on a few debris, stuff flying around.
shit.
Like that, yeah,
Like
literally. It's not very convincing if you're trying to be stealthy. You may move yourself as much as you want up to the bedroom during this. Yep.
I go up to the door of the bedroom, or whatever that is, and I'm going to try and peek inside.
Yeah, make a +20 awareness check.
You kidding me?
You make out some furniture and stuff. The lighting is a little dim in here, interestingly enough. Not completely
No
out.
enemies or anything?
You don't see anyone. You see a pair of feet just kind of sticking out of the corner of your eye on the floor. Wearing some fine boots. Some fine shoes.
Hello? She tries to say.
There is no response.
She's going to go into the room, over to the feet.
Okay. You see, if I may just move you for a moment, you see, the first half of this room was in a fairly okay state, but this other end of the room, something is caved in from the roof. And there is just debris scattered everywhere in this bedroom, and there is a pipe that has fallen from the ceiling and hit a figure who is lying down, who's wearing some very fine robes. And she's lying face down on the floor, and she doesn't seem very responsive. The pipe's still kind of over the back of her, kind of the back of her shoulders.
I'm going to take another free action to activate the calm bead.
Yep.
May have a problem.
Yes. What is it?
Yes, can I help you?
I think the navigator's unconscious and possibly dead.
Oh,
Ah,
get the bungee
Sorry.
cords.
We're all gonna fucking die, aren't we? Oh god damn.
the navigator is unresponsive, possibly dead.
I sink
Best I
the
can tell.
entirety of the cold glass of recaf next to me.
I'm gonna
Oh,
Ask our security officer. Don't suppose you could get some Medicaid down to that room, like, you know,
Yes.
5 minutes ago?
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. And I go out and do that.
I'm a lady, but I'm not.
I
going to
head
right
down
now.
there myself, or should I head down there myself, sir?
Officer Diller says, "Yes, Jimmy, do what you can. It's vital we get her responsive as soon as possible."
Shouldn't we try to contact Lord Dark?
Lord who?
Lord Dark?
Oh, the Dark Cyclops.
Cyclops?
Yeah.
Lord Derp?
I'd imagine he's been listening in, but he is somewhat out of commission.
Yeah.
I
seems
know,
to be
but it's
screaming
what,
incoherently.
it's what Johanna would do.
Okay.
So if we're messaging Medicaid, Rich List is there already, so maybe we can just have a nice meetup in like the remains of the fucking navigator's room.
See you all in hell.
I'm gonna
I
say.
would like to go with Jimmy.
Mhm.
Yep, you may go with Jimmy. I'll drop your icon as well.
Thank you.
I'm gonna leave Rich List out of this for now. He may come in later on if this is a problem. You two both want to just walk into the room? Because you both take a few minutes, but you arrive there, so... The ship's still
So-
taking fire, but you've got a bit of time.
So, is the turn order still a thing? Or
No, we're in narrative time in this scene, so...
Johanna will be standing by the door.
Context, because I don't know if Phenolis is too familiar. If the navigator's dead, we can't travel the warp safely.
No, I do understand that much.
Good. Just checking.
I'm just gonna
Go
roll
back in there, Black.
composure. I'm gonna roll willpower a second time, because now that Lazi is kind of a heap, I might not be as motivated to brutally murder her. But it turns out I am.
Okay. We will resolve that very soon. Firstly, I'm aware of your mental state of being now, so thank you for the test. Okay, you guys,
Someone's
what do you want to
getting
do?
4 points.
Boys, what do you want to do?
Well, if they come up to the door, then Johanna will be standing there at the door's entrance, waiting for them.
I'm gonna gather up as many guardsmen as I can, and head over to the navigator.
Yeah.
And send some back to the bridge as well.
I don't think we're gonna need guards, but I think we're gonna need Medicaid staff.
Well, anything.
You find there is not a lot of crew left near the bridge that are still alive, because a lot of them were just on kind of security detail when the incident went down. But you do manage
we have
to rustle
anyone
up.
that can activate some servitors? Do we have any combat servitors?
You can pull. You find one surviving crewman, and one servitor you managed to pull that wasn't doing anything essential. And they're with you, Jimmy.
Right, cool.
When
We'll
they
go off
arrive,
to the navigator and get the Medicaid team.
Yeah, you
when
may
they
all...
arrive at the door, when they arrive at the door, Johanna is just going to point them to the room.
Yeah, you can all. I'll just. Okay, never mind. That didn't work. I'll just move yourselves into the room.
It sounded like there was stuff on top of the navigator. I'm going to use my strength where possible to move this stuff.
Yes, you will
Should
have
it
to do
be-
that.
Cool. I have a natural strength of 2. I don't know what that means.
It
so I'm
means
gonna
you get
let you deal
additional
with it.
degrees of success if you pass.
Cool.
She didn't.
However, because there is a servitor
Yeah.
and Jimmy, you both managed to kind of lift it away, along with the other guy. Because this is one of the cases where multiple people assisting a roll is very beneficial.
Actually useful.
Yes. So you lift it for...
Medicaid test then.
Do you have a diagnoster or Medicaid kit? I think you do.
I don't, because Ritualist said he was covering that stuff, and we've not had time to reassess since then.
A medical, dedicated medic. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Since a member of the party who seems to be easily available has it, can we just say we have it for the purposes of this?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can
I
have a
would like to think
diagnoster.
I would have picked it up on the way out from Ritualist and going, you might
If
need
all
this.
else fails, someone in the party is more capable of hacking into Ritualist's body and walking him over here.
Beep boop.
Okay.
Also, we have loads of medical stuff.
Who actually has Medicaid trained? I know Jimmy does. I
No.
don't know about you two.
I can attempt to assist.
You
from
may
the tech
assist.
side of it.
Yes.
As from what I know of the canon, navigators tend to have a bunch of cybernetic implants. So
Okay.
they can be literally plugged into the ship.
I'm going to rule that Jimmy, you may make the Medicaid test if you wish to do that, and you'll get plus 20
Yep.
to try and rouse her up. Yep.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Because you look her over because you're actually trained in Medicaid, Jimmy, and you realise she's massively concussed by the debris. But you think with a few stims and so forth that one of the ratings has with them, you can probably get her up. So you're going to administer that with a plus 20.
So, if it's something's concussed our person, we need to navigate the fucking hellscape of the warp. What we should do is shoot her full of trucker speed and plug her into the ship.
Worked for me.
You rouse her up.
She's not Finnish. This might be a bad idea.
Certain death or uncertain death? What do you prefer?
Fuck, you're correct. Uncertain death it is.
Okay.
We may or may not be dead. We'll
You-
find out eventually.
You patch up some of the wounds around her back, and you just
Ritualist!
What?
Ritualist, perfect fucking timing, mate.
Oh yeah.
Rich just descends from heaven.
To save this mess. Oof.
Ritualist, you're a fucking godsend.
We're aware you probably can't do anything right now, but hello.
Yeah, sorry, it's just... I know.
No worries, boy. Alright.
Party almost killed each other.
You managed to rouse her up, Jimmy, with the nice good old shot of adrenaline and stims.
Whoa!
She picks herself up and is like, what is going on?
Lady Navigator, I'm sorry to disturb you, but I think we're about to die.
Oh, is the ship under attack?
Over the intercom, yes.
Oh, my head.
Right, much.
And I suppose you wish me to take you... Yep. Okay. I
Anyway?
suppose you wish to have me take the ship into warp. Alright. Do any of you say anything?
I was distracted by the chat. Going to the warp, yes? Hopefully. That
Very
was what I was
well,
hearing.
please. Could some of you assist me? I'm not in the best state right now.
We will leave. We
If
will
you
leave a
need
guard
time, we can give you
at the
minutes.
navigator's door.
I think the navigator will need to come with us, but
Oh, well, we better hurry then.
Yeah, but the navigator
we can
needs to
give
be
you minutes if you need it, but not much longer, as the Imperial fleet are about to ream us a new fucking bulkhead hole.
Okay. There we go.
Hold on to your ring piece, because they're about to try and pull it out through your throat.
Okay. You take her to her little neighbouring capsule. She gingerly sets herself down with your help and plugs herself into the various apparatuses that allow her to interface with some of the ship systems and the hull. I presume you're leaving. Jimmy said he wanted to leave a couple of people with her just in case.
I want to keep some security around the navigator.
Yep, sounds good.
Not only because it's we need it, but also because it's a psyker.
Yeah. Basically, I'll say you can leave the crewman and the servitor with her to perform some guard duty and just make sure she's okay, and either of you three can stay with her if you really wish, but it's up to you, so it's not particularly necessary.
I'll go back to the
So,
bridge.
I guess we're moving over to Nolo's scene, and he pretty much said what he's going to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you all going back to
Yeah.
the bridge? Yeah. Okay.
I guess we're gonna keep the navigator. I'd say if necessary, I'll carry the navigator to the bridge.
Put it this
I
way,
think I've got the strength for
she
that.
doesn't need to go to the bridge. She simply gets to the her little capsule like apparatus, which is near her cores, and she can directly interface with the bridge. When she gets there, you see her pull off the headband, but you're looking from behind her, obviously, and she starts to interface with a. She basically pulls this kind of monitor-looking thing into her forehead, and she starts to kind of peer into the warp, presumably, as you can guess. And I shall bring you back to the bridge.
Stu, checks chat.
I will do. Don't
I will
worry
do.
after this.
I don't know.
And you boys are now back. And I believe is Noah still AFK.
Hey, Stu.
Hey.
Yeah.
Mega Saber. Hey, can you re-invite Lozzie to the server?
I will do. Yes. Don't worry.
It's done. She said.
Are y'all still gaming?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. I will depart then. Y'all have fun.
See you later.
Okay.
Well,
Okay. We shall now, as long as I'll say AFK
Lossie's
is
not
still.
back, but Lossie is. Yep.
Cool. As you all arrive back in the bridge, the navigator, whose name is... Let me double check that, because I forgot it for a moment. Lady Selena. She chimes through and says, "Prepare yourselves for warp travel, everyone." She sounds quite pained as she does this. But Officer...
she's not the only one.
First Officer Dill here is like, "All hands, brace for warp travel. Secure yourselves as best you can. The initial jump can be a little disconcerting for some of you unused to it." And
Wouldn't we have to get to the like fucking Lagrange point to do a warp jump?
this is something of an emergency warp jump because
Yeah.
they've pulled themselves a little bit away from the battle.
But shit's about to happen, yo.
Yep.
Jimmy can feel it in his bones.
I'm hoping I'm not going to feel someone else's bones inside me.
Dillard transports the coordinates to her, and he's going to make one final void operate test. She very convincingly succeeds. And with a strange feeling in your gut, the ship just kind of lurches for like a split second. The ship the bridge is sealed, by the way, like any view reports that were completely sealed, and there's the Geller field is online. That is still operational, thankfully. And you are now all transported into the warp. And I think, folks, we will end it there for tonight. I hope you've all had a good time. And I hope you've enjoyed this little double billing of Rising Sun. And we will return next week, hopefully, to see what happened, where the journey takes our party next. Bye for now.
I only got to yeet one person.